while the rest are asleep. Fire microphones blaze, a horrifying sight. Tearing through movies that hide in the night. They got the gore and they got the more to discuss. The only crew a true horror head can trust. They're the gore and more boys dropping knowledge and screams. The ultimate squad for your darkest bad dreams. From slasher flicks brutal.
What's going on, Gorehounds? And welcome to another phantasmic episode of the Gore More Podcast. I am your not so mean Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D, bringing this shit show in. However, as you know, I can't do it alone. For with me, as always, are my beloved horror brethren. Bringing it in, as always, we have our Dark Lord of Knowledge, that Chad Daddy, all the way down from the Chattahoochee, Mr. Chad Chrisman.
What's up, bitches?
We have our own actual paranormal investigator. You know him as Lord Scuba Cabra, the Dean of Deceased, the Royal of Rot, Mr. Steve Vasquez.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah, he's going to proofing this on a completely different level than the rest of us. We have our beloved saucy Aussie, the DKB, Mr. Brody Kane.
How y'all doing, motherfuckers?
And that delicious meat mountain, but you know him as that killing machine, Mr. Bobby Amon.
Welcome to the shit show, you jackwagons.
Yeah. Today is November 17th, and well, we have a very fun episode to talk about, at least in my personal opinion. And I am very excited. This is a Scuba Steve pick. So, Scoobs, thank you for throwing this on the list, buddy.
Boy.
Yes, sir.
This has been one that I feel on this show have talked numerous times about, yet somehow have never fucking reviewed it till now.
No.
That's amazing to me. My memory just didn't work with me because I swore we fucking did, but guess not. Chad knows, so he's got the knowledge. However, as I always ask, the one you actually got to hit out this week was Chad. You have not seen this movie, correct?
Correct.
All right.
Ooh.
Yeah, so Chad's got the fresh opinion for everybody on this, dude. First time watch. I'm very eager to hear what he has to say. But before we do what we always do, well, we didn't do it last week, but normally we do. We're going to talk about what we did or did not do this week. Maybe we'll keep it short and sweet because we did start a little bit late. But Mr. Vasquez, if you could, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your Slice of Life.
Hell yeah, buddy.
Very nice.
It's nice having to hear. It's nice not after not hearing it last week. So
Well, you know, and it's nice now that I quit vaping. It's been 2 weeks that I quit vaping.
Yeah, buddy.
Congratulations.
Feel it,
You
you know.
believe.
Feel like I can breathe.
solid, dude.
Yeah.
All right. As we do, I always start with the patriarch of this show, the Chad Daddy. So, Chad, how was your weekend, buddy?
Wasn't too bad. I had a job interview Thursday for my old job, which
Hey.
it went pretty well. It was more like less an interview, more like what I've been up to the last few years. So I think I got a really good shot. You know,
An
there's
updating essay.
more or less, yeah.
Okay.
So
I
I
dig
did that. Gene came over and hung out on Friday. We watched Black Phone 2, which was really, really good. I'm not sure. I might like the first one better.
Okay. Okay.
I can see that.
But they're
I have-
both really solid, and they're both really opposite in terms of execution and things like that.
Maybe I
Oh,
might
yeah.
like the second one better then.
With
I haven't seen it yet. So.
the first one was more supernatural adjacent. Like there was some supernatural, but it was more reality. This is all fucking supernatural, dude. This
Okay,
is-
so maybe I might like this one.
I think you might. It's really
Alright.
solid. So did that. We also watched most of Mallrats. Then my DVD
extended cut Mallrats, right?
extended cut Mallrats. Then my
Yeah.
DVD decided to do shit to bed. Which, like I said before, I'm pretty sure it's done that before, and that's why I never bothered watching it again and just forgot that it was shit. So, I mean, we've both seen Mallrats a ton of times. We know how it ends.
Right.
And let's see, what else did we do? Saturday was bowling.
Covered pretzel?
If I ever meet Michael Rooker,
That's
is
what you're doing?
going to be my introduction.
Are you going to have him sign a chocolate bag of pretzels?
A bag of pretzels.
He
yeah.
probably gets that a lot too. I
Oh,
would
I'm
say.
sure.
I don't know, man.
I think he gets
feel
more
like
Guardians
people-
of the Galaxy.
Yeah, more
now.
people are Guardians of the Galaxy stuff.
younger ones. Anybody
Yeah.
40 and up, dude. No way. I'd be I don't know.
I don't know, man.
Maybe
I don't know.
not.
We'll see.
I'd love to meet the Rook.
I would still do it regardless. Even if the
Yeah.
dude in front of me did that, I'm like, well, I'm doing that too. I don't care.
So yeah, we hung out. We did that. Like I said, Saturday was bowling with the kids. I don't. Oh, and I rewatched Transformers 1 Saturday night.
Nice.
We talking like Shia LaBeouf?
No,
Transformers?
No, Transformers 1, the animated one that just came
Oh,
out.
sorry. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Solid.
Then yesterday, wife decided it's time to put up the tree, but it's not decorated yet.
Wait. How do you have a tree, but it's not decorated yet, dude? I feel like that's
We're
like
gonna decorate it tomorrow.
Yo, so I'm not gonna lie, but I think I said it to you guys, but there's like a section somewhere. I think it's like Target or something. But they have like it's all just junk food and snack foods, man. I want to make an entire tree filled with those ornaments.
Oh, that would be cool.
No, I'd eat the whole. They wouldn't make it. To
No.
Christmas.
I mean, they're like ornaments.
Oh, the ornament. Oh, okay. I
But
see.
it's like bags of Doritos or KFC or fucking White Castle.
But that's where you're drunk.
I've
one
seen those
day
at
and you're
Walmart,
looking
yeah.
at it going, oh,
Yeah,
when
but
did
they
we
keep
get White Castle?
They keep expanding them now, dude. So I'm like, I just want an entire like garbage food tree, dude. Like, I think it'd be funny as fuck. And I have that KFC candle, so I could light that right behind that motherfucker, dude, and make it smell like.
Does that candle smell like dirty bird chicken?
It smells like a bucket of chicken, bro.
I don't know about
I
that.
need one.
That's why I don't light it.
That's
Eat it.
that's I don't know.
They
how
make
to
they
do
make
that.
tortilla scented candles,
Hell
like
yeah, baby.
butter tortilla
Oh, dear
candles, and it is
God.
the most absolute amazing thing.
But yeah, we did that. And then today I just watched this and did some stuff around the house. So that's enough about me, Scuba Steve. Oh, and the new fucking map dropped on Phasmophobia Tuesday, so we've been playing the hell out of that.
Yes, we have.
Yep. Yeah, we sure have. In preparation for this movie that I picked this week, let's see, what did I do last week? I did not do much, man. I gamed a little bit. I think the most like rigorous thing that I did was finally finished. Well, not finished. I'm like 90% done soundproofing the studio. I have a little section here on the ceiling that's not hurting anything because the mic's pointed this way anyways. And all of this is soundproof, but there's a small section right above me. And then I will be completely soundproof in this. I mean, not completely, but soundproof enough in this room that I can scream really loud and nobody on the other side of the house can fucking hear me like they could before. And then what did we do? We didn't really do anything, man. Mel was sick and so was Charlie. They both have colds right now. So I was just taking care of them, and I didn't watch anything new, but I did go on a John Candy spree yesterday, and we
Nice.
watched
Yes.
Uncle Buck, and then we
Yes.
watched The Great Outdoors and Delirious. Mel had never seen-
Great movie.
Mel had never seen Delirious before, and it's one of my favorite John Candy movies. I
don't
grew
know
up
if I've
watching
seen that
soap
one.
operas. I grew up watching soap operas with my mom, so that movie just you've never seen that one where he gets
think so.
gets like knocked out and then wakes up in the soap opera that he's a writer for.
No, I haven't seen that.
You gotta
one.
watch it. It's good. It's good. I like it. And then we watched this. I made Sam sit down and watch this with us just because we really hadn't done anything together. So I'm like, hey, get your ass out of your room. You're gonna watch this movie with us. And then she reminded me how I made her watch this when she was little and it traumatized her as a child.
Look at that. Memories forever.
Yeah, memories.
There you
Yep.
go.
Yep. That was pretty much it. What about you, Brody?
Let's see. Not much really happening with me in my neck of the woods as per usual. Every Monday here in Australia to your Sunday, I have been absolutely hanging out for the new episodes of It, Welcome to Dairy.
Okay.
And
I still have
I
to
can
watch
honestly
that.
say for me personally, they have been absolutely fucking fantastic. I love how it incorporates elements from different books of the Stephen King universe in here. We get Shawshank mentioned here. The way that they explain every little bit of detail about how it all comes and ties into Pennywise is fucking fantastic. We get a bit of The Shining in here from Dick Hallorann. We get him in this.
Yeah.
The latest episode that dropped was easily the best yet, and they explain every little bit of detail down to the finest detail of lore about Pennywise. I thought it was actually done really fucking well. Been gaming with the boys, Phasmophobia, Diner. May have been trying to fuck him over every now and then with cursed objects and the old Ouija board in the closet. That was fucking a prime
Dude.
example of old broads.
I loved it when we were playing the other night, and you thought we locked you in the house with the ghost, and you're like, "Oh, you fuckers are gonna pay for that."
Oh, I was genuinely pissed off. I'm like, Scuba, shut the fucking, because every
Dude.
time he shuts the door on me, I can't get out. I'm like, you motherfucker.
We had nothing to do with it.
We
I
just
have-
all of a
I
sudden
have
were like,
this-
oh shit.
I have this trick that I do that anytime Brody's coming out the door, I just keep flicking the trigger so that when he tries to open the door, it just keeps closing it. Well, I was gonna do that to him, but we were like, "Ah, fuck it. We already found the ghost. Let's get out of the house." So Brody comes down the stairs, and I'm like, "I'm gonna close the door," but the ghost closed it before I did, and he's like, "Oh, you motherfuckers are gonna get it," and he has to run upstairs. I'm like, "We didn't do it for once.
It
we
wasn't
didn't fucking
us.
Do it. It wasn't our fault. We had
Not
nothing to
us.
fucking do with it this
I
time."
was hiding in the closet going, fuck it. I was like so angry. I'm like, why am I angry? I'm never like this, but those motherfuckers are gonna pay. And sure enough, like they convinced me that it wasn't them. And as Scoob mentioned, as he always does it to me, but this time he didn't.
We can't lock the door, so
Yeah, but like he can hold it to the point where the ghost can hunt for me to stay.
no, he was getting ready to open it, and then he's like, oh shit.
I was just like, fuck it. Yeah, other than that, what else? I don't think I've seen anything. Oh, actually, I watched the new Leonardo DiCaprio movie, him and Benicio del Toro movie.
How was it?
Is it One Battle After the Next? I think it's called.
Something
Yeah.
like
Sounds right.
that,
Yeah.
It was actually a lot better than I expected. Sean Penn is fucking fantastic in that movie. Like, just his character, it's just a perfect Sean Penn role. I think he plays that character extremely well. Yeah, great movie. Other than that, not much else happening with me. Bobby, what have you been up to, homie?
Real quick, shout out to everybody in the chat. We got
What's
G
up, guys?
and Mike. I'm happy you guys got the save the dates and everything as well. You guys will probably be getting them soon as well. Just
Shout out to my buddy Julian on
believe you
Twitch.
will
What's up,
be.
buddy?
I forgot who we said. I don't remember. But my
So
weekend.
you've been a very busy boy there, Bob.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah.
now being a homeowner, this past weekend, Saturday, Rebecca and I went out and we got furniture. We got our couch and we got our bedroom set. So that'll all be delivered on Black Friday. So
Nice.
Nice.
It's great. Like it's like, what are we doing Black Friday? Not a fucking thing.
You're
We're going
sitting
to
there
do-
waiting, motherfucker.
We're going to deliver our shit, and then we're going to just be like this. Okay, let's go get a dining room table. That's what we're gonna do.
So when are you guys projecting on being in there permanently?
I would say we wanted to do. I think we're gonna still shoot for like the first weekend of December, but
Nice.
like officially in, I would say mid-December.
Okay.
Latest January, very early, because we still got to get a dining room table. I haven't packed up any parts of my room yet, so I still have to do all that, which I'm going to
Mhm.
start doing now in the next couple weeks because work's slowing down, and then once that season's done during the week, I could just go do what I got to do. So
Could
Right
I
on.
make one quick suggestion to you, homie?
you sure can.
And maybe this is already something sexy. All right.
Thanks,
check
Gene.
my Gene there.
Thank you, Gene.
Don't be surprised if one shows up, Bob, with jeans.
Gene, it better be an extra large. I'm a big guy.
That's right. It's got to hold the.
Gotta hold that
figure
baloney
weight- you gotta-
amoni.
You got to figure that weight ratio. Me personally, dude, what I always did for those dude, go antique shopping and look
Yeah.
for like a nice old table, only because they're built so much better, man.
Yep.
Like
Oh,
you won't
yeah.
find, you know what I mean, and for what you're gonna spend, even if you had to paint it or even re-strip it and restain or whatever.
Okay, that's good to know.
I would just suggest that just because usually you can still find way better quality than you would find new. But
That is true. What we were gonna do first is I want to go look at an Amish table because them
Okay.
boys know how
Yeah.
to make it.
hell
Pretty
yeah,
good.
dude.
That's what
But-
mine is actually.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we're gonna start there, and then if it's like too high, then I'll be okay. We can go find quality elsewhere. That could be a down the line kind of thing as well.
I'm always saying just because obviously new homeowner and all this new shit.
Oh yeah.
Woo. So sometimes
Oh.
if you could take a break somewhere, it's
Oh, I do know. God damn it.
hell yeah, dude.
But so that was Saturday, and then we hung out and chilled out a little bit. We also went to a little craft fair with her family, and it was a good time. And then Sunday, I was at a football game all day for the Giants game. Watched the Giants get their asses kicked. That's right, the Packers beat them, and that's all that matters. I came home, I watched this movie, and then today I worked, and I just had to finish the last little bit of this movie. That was about it. Keeping it short and sweet here, John.
What the fuck did I do this weekend? Nothing. No, yeah, actually nothing. I gamed, I worked, did a little OT, that was good. Watched this movie, which I did not need to do, but then I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna treat myself because I really like this movie. And yeah, so I did play the new map with some of the boys throughout the week.
Yeah, you
I
did.
will say, and I'm gonna say it here while we're on live. I don't care if anybody doesn't agree with me or believe me, but Scoobs and I figured that shit out on the new one, old school game style. And
Yep.
I don't know, there was like a way extra level of excitement that hasn't hit for me like that in a long time, where I was just
Dude.
like, oh my God.
Because the
Like,
only thing we looked up was how to open the safe. We just looked up what's the safe code. That's it, because we wanted to get in the safe. And then we're like, oh, there's an ATM machine. John swiped
Yep.
fucking ATM. Oh,
And-
$1 came out.
and you guys know I don't play as often. So I'm
Yeah.
sitting there and I'm like, dude, there's got to be a way to get this fucking card in this ATM machine. So I'm like throwing it at it. And Steve's just like, hit the left trigger. And I was like, what? And so he took it and I was like, oh, because like I didn't, you know what I mean? Like I didn't know the lineup. So then I'm like, oh shit, well, you got $1. And I was like, wait a minute. I was like, there's Coke machines right here. I'm like, let me see if I could buy a soda. And I was like, oh, I'm like, he gave me a quarter. And I was just like,
And he tried the
I'm
first,
like,
he tried the first arcade that was right there and it didn't work.
no, we were going to. Remember, we turned it
Oh,
on.
that's
And
right,
I was
that's
like,
right,
wait.
yeah.
I was like, there's another one in the other room, though. I'm like, I can't imagine. I'm like, let's go check that one first. And so we went. Scoobs turned it on. I put it in. I didn't even see the skull come out at first, dude. I just heard it. I was like, what the fuck was that?
I did. I was like, ah!
And then, yeah, we heard that fucking just how loud that.
Yeah, and then we didn't know what the fuck
skeleton-
was going
That thing
on.
is
Yeah.
fucking loud.
So, like,
as
we're just
shit.
sitting there, and I'm like, is that the fucking ghost, dude? Like, is the game glitched? What the fuck is happening right now? We go outside. We're like, holy
shit.
I'm wasting camera
No,
shots
I
on
look-
it. Like,
I
I
look-
don't do anything, dude. Like, what the
So
fuck?
we're standing in front of the diner, and I turn my character to John and I go, "What did you do?"
Fucking hey, dude. But no, it was like, I don't know. It gave me some like fucking Call of Duty Black Ops Easter egg shit, dude, where you just gotta like, once you kind of know the pattern, you just gotta figure it out and then go from there. I don't know. It was fucking awesome, dude. Props to Phasmophobia for dropping a solid map.
Yeah, it's fun.
It is.
Fucking hey, dude.
We
Yeah.
haven't been getting shit done on that map though. We just fuck around with too many things.
Oh, dude.
No.
So once we figure out what the ghost is, then it's time to go make the orders in the kitchen.
And
And
put
I'm
the
the
fucking,
I'm the
put
chef.
the
and
fucking
anytime
whipped
they start talking,
cream
I'm like,
everywhere.
when you talk to me, you say yes, chef.
That's right.
And meanwhile, you just
I
have all of us
fired-
going like this.
I fucking fired Stephanie. I was like, Chrisman, you're fired. The fucking ghost manifested behind me and fucking killed me instantly. I was like, no.
And we're all
Yeah.
just like this.
Talking
That's what he
shit.
gets. Crack those eggs.
That's right. Oh shit! What's up, TJ?
Oh, what's up,
you know what?
TJ?
How's that?
Howdy.
Funny you mentioned big budget Grave Encounters. That
We are
is already potentially happening.
Justin
They
Long?
are. Yep.
Yep.
He is trying to
Long.
reboot it as of right now. I don't know if we have any more info on that. If you guys do, I just
I don't
know
think
it's
anything's-
been
I don't
talked
think any
about.
of the things. been
I just
said.
saw him talking about it on an interview on TikTok not
Yeah, it
too
was like-
long ago.
Yeah, a couple months ago.
Yeah.
But so I don't know. It could rehappen or it could happen again. All right, but enough talking about our bullshit. We are here to talk this flick, which is once again 2011 Grave Encounters. As mentioned before, this is a Scuba Steve pick. So Scoob, you get the honors of giving the plot rundown, buddy.
All right. So, like John said, we are talking Grave Encounters, which was released April 22nd, 2011. Lance Preston and the crew of Grave Encounters, a ghost hunting reality television show, are shooting an episode inside of the abandoned Collingwood Psychiatric Hospital, where unexplained phenomena had been reported for years. all in the name of good television, they voluntarily lock themselves inside the building for the night and begin a paranormal investigation, capturing everything on camera. Then quickly realize that the building is more than just haunted. It's alive, and it has no intention of ever letting them leave. They find themselves lost in a labyrinth maze of endless hallways and corridors, terrorized by the ghosts of the former patients. They soon begin to question their own sanity, slipping deeper and deeper into the depths of madness, ultimately discovering the truth behind the hospital's dark past and taping what turns out to be their final episode. Directed by Colin Minihan, Extraterrestrial Coyotes, Stuart Ortiz, Far West, Strange Harvest, written by Colin Minihan. It Stains the Sands Red and Spiral. Stuart Ortiz, Extraterrestrial, Strange Harvest, produced by Sean Angelski, Extraterrestrial, Two Sentenced Horror Stories, Michael Carlin, What Keeps You Alive, and Spiral. Bobby?
Real quick trivia time. Life's a bitch and she's back in heat. That is They Live, Mike.
Hey,
That
thank
is
you,
They
Bob.
Live.
And hello, Mel.
Hi, Mel.
Johnny.
Hello, Mel. Starring Sean Rogerson, Bitten, stillborn as Lance Preston, Ashley Grisco, Bad City, Ungodly Acts as Sasha Parker, Merwin Mondesir, It Stains the Sands Red, Code 8 as T.C. Gibson, Mackenzie Gray, Man of Steel, Rabid as Houston Gray, Fred Keating, Extraterrestrial, The Last Mimsy as Gary Crawford, Juan Ridinger, Jennifer's Body, Riverdale as Matt White, Ben Wilkinson, The Adam Project, Deadpool as Jerry Hartfield, Arthur Korber, Christmas with the Darlings, Sugar Plumbed as Dr. Arthur Fredrickson. Total body count of 5. Only 5.
That we see.
Yeah, that
there's
we see
that.
on
Yes.
screen.
Yeah, thousands more, or
Yeah,
maybe
those are-
hundreds more.
Yeah, we don't know.
Yeah.
Music by Quinn Alana Paxa, District 9, Contraband. Cinematography by Tony Mirza, Once Upon a Time, Monster High, the movie.
Nice.
Edited by Colin Minihan, Spiral, Coyotes, and Stuart Ortiz, Extraterrestrial, Strange Harvest. Special effects and makeup by Brant McElroy, Power Rangers, Batwoman. Distributed by Tribeca Film, runtime of 95. Little People, not rated, had a budget of $120,000 and grossed $5.4 million.
Holy
Damn.
shit.
Yeah.
All right.
Did pretty solid.
And then,
And then we got a shitty
Then we
sequel
got
after
a
that.
shitty
Holy
sequel.
shit.
a year after that. dude.
I didn't
Yeah.
know that it made that much fucking money.
No, it did bang, dude. For what
I mean,
was
it's not
spent.
it's
For
not
what was spent.
Terrifier. It's not Terrifier money, but still
But
that's
for what it made,
for
that's
yeah, for it,
good.
I mean, that's a low budget fucking movie. And for it making that much money, I mean, that's a hell of a fucking return.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, not for nothing, I would say Terrifier, like the way I found out was from a Facebook post. This 2011, this is the early, you know what I mean? This is that
Yeah.
still kind of like not necessarily internet era, but it's there. But all right. So once again, this was none of ours but Chad Daddy's first time watching it.
Let's hear from the Virgin.
Yeah. So Chad,
How did it feel slipping in there for the first time?
first takes on this movie.
To be honest, I wasn't that impressed.
That's fair.
Ooh.
I never felt drawn in by any of the characters. I never felt like I was just a part of it. I was like very aware that I was just watching this movie that I don't know, it's just, and maybe it's because I'm a little, I don't want to say spoiled, but the Hell House movies did it so much better.
Well, but see,
Okay.
and here's the difference between something like Hell House and something like this. This is supposed to be like a legit paranormal show.
That's Ghost
Watching
Hunters.
this, no, Ghost Adventures. This
Ghost
is
Adventures,
a legit
Yeah.
ripoff of Ghost Adventures for the most part because Lance is 100% Zach Bagans.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
because he is Zach Bagans, I fucking hated him in this movie because
See, I-
which is
I
totally fair.
cannot fucking stand Zach Bagans. I think he is the worst thing for the fucking paranormal community and just fucking douchiness. And they did a fucking great portrayal of that without getting sued.
See, but I've never watched any of those shows. I never.
Oh, okay.
Ah,
I've watched a bunch.
I feel like that might be a difference because I fucking watched all them fucking shows, dude.
See, I never watched
Sorry.
any of them because I could tell just from the previews. I'm like, that shit is fake as fuck.
Yeah, I know, but I still liked it.
It's like there's this. There used to be this stupid show. It was set up like a like this type of show, like an investigation show where they
Okay.
would chase down fucking different cryptids, like cryptids around like the Appalachian area. I can't remember the name of it, but this dude he used to work with
Is
said,
it just
this
chasing Bigfoot? Because they've been on for a long fucking time.
No.
Oh.
This is other things. But he was saying how great this show is. And I watched it. I watched like one episode. I'm like, this is the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen. Like, this is so fucking
So-
fake.
I feel like, and maybe you homies didn't watch it. Maybe you did. I don't know. This kind of era, when this started, for me, it really started with the show Fear on MTV.
yes, dude.
Oh,
Yes,
I remember.
that,
I remember that a little
that
bit.
show.
So,
Old,
first,
while
se-
watching it older.
first season
season.
specifically.
Yes,
I gotta
first
say,
season was
first season
great.
specifically, because that shit, and I was at the right age for that shit.
Yep.
That shit was terrifying,
Yep.
dude. And you knew probably something wasn't gonna happen, but you didn't know 100%, and that's what was always like. Now, obviously, yes, this is a movie. We know that bullshit, but
Mhm.
but yeah, I feel like okay, that definitely might sway on it because if you weren't into those shows, then this is not necessarily.
See, I'm not a big fan of reality shows like that. And I always say I hate reality shows, but I'll turn around and I'll watch like Wicked Tuna once in a while.
What's that? Is that just tuna boating show?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
But I'll watch something like that, but this stuff I don't watch. And it's just, I don't know. Maybe because I know for a fact that shit is fake.
No,
Okay.
Ghost Hunters was my shit.
Ghost Hunters was awesome.
I always watch that. That was the Taps, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So I always watch that shit. Everything.
But I really wanted to like this, and I was talking to Gene about it a couple.
Maybe
hours
we
ago.
hyped it up for you too much. dude.
Maybe, but he described it as this is like playing Phasmophobia from the van. Like
in
you're just a
a
van
sense,
princess
yeah.
the whole time.
Well, I mean, isn't that any movie though? I mean, we.
I mean, that's any kind of found footage movie that has to do with the paranormal. It's
Yeah,
essentially
essentially.
playing
Like
Phasmophobia
I
from
said,
the van.
I've always said, they have those movies where they do the really shitty CGI, like extended jaw, distorted face thing. They did that to hell and back in this movie.
Now,
and
I will
I
give you
hate that.
by the end.
It looked like
pretty
shit.
bad.
It looked like shit. every
It's
time
I'd
they
say
did it.
way more
awful.
exaggerated.
First one is okay. The middle one is like, all right, you're getting it. But this is also like, once again, 2011. So it wasn't overly like, just like, ugh.
But a lot of it too, it has to do with the fact that
But I
when
mean,
there
budget
are
constraints, too.
actual, if you believe it or not,
Right.
spirit photos that have been caught, a lot of them have the elongated, even though you can't clearly
face.
see it,
But
but
you can
that's
see it's
what
distorted.
a lot of
There's a
people describe. Is
Distortion
that
of a face.
elongated, the face is distorted, things like that. I've never seen anything like that in my entire time of being a paranormal investigator, but I want to. It just hasn't happened yet.
I mean, it just did have some cool scenes.
You
I did
will.
like how the institution was like constantly changing around them to keep them
Okay.
trapped there.
That
pretty cool.
the first time watching it for me, which was 2 watches before, that was a mind fuck. Like,
Dude.
wait,
And it's
that was the
that
exit.
happened.
What the
That happened.
fuck?
That happened. And the first thing I thought of was, man, I really wish they put that in Phasmophobia in the next update. That big update that's coming next year.
That would be fucking great.
Because they're
Imagine-
adding hallucinations and things like that, and I think something like that would really take it
That'd
up
be
to the next
cool.
level.
That'd be
Imagine
cool.
trying to play Phasmodome like that. You think you're going to go hide in this room and it's changed to like the same room with the ghost. Just throws you back in there.
Right? Like it just
Ah,
flips
right,
the house and
that's-
you're literally
that's
going into
another
the
thing.
same room
Like-
again. No
Like
shit.
when the cameraman got pushed down the stairs, and I'm like, man, that would be something cool to add into Phasmophobia is actual physical
Like
interactions
instead,
like that.
instead of
Yeah.
the ghost killing you every time, if your sanity's high enough and it starts to hunt, it can attack you, but it doesn't necessarily kill you right away. Like it can push you down the stairs.
Yeah, it just pushes
and
you
you
down.
get kind of like stunned or whatever. But yeah, no, but I don't know, man. I dig this movie a lot because there is a lot of actual paranormal. I don't want to say like truth to it, but the equipment that they use,
There's legitimacy to
there's
it.
legitimacy to
Yeah.
it if
Okay.
you are an actual paranormal.
Is there
investigator.
legitimacy to the Geiger counter?
You can use a Geiger counter, yes.
Hmm.
I want
So-
one really fucking bad.
So there's two things that I thought with that. I go, one, somebody's a fan of Ghostbusters because they just wanted the Geiger meter.
Yeah.
Or they actually use it. But then if you look into it a little bit more, I guess it was used. There is an interview out there where somebody used it. But like, you know, when you flip them shits on, dude, they beep to like notify you that they're on. Like if you've
Yeah.
ever seen them. Well, that's what it did. And the lady was like, oh, there must be a ghost in the room. And it's like, no, bitch, you just turned it the fuck on. Dude.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
I was
Hey,
really disappointed.
not everyone is that smart.
I was really disappointed with that really cool infrared thermometer that they mentioned and then never once fucking
used?
That,
Wow.
yeah, I will agree with that. That if they used that, that would have been great.
But
They use that in the second.
Yeah,
What's
they
up,
use it in the
Kaiju?
other one.
Hmm.
But yeah, I do like how this kind of does show how a real paranormal investigation goes for the most part, because before shit hits the fan, nothing's really going on. You know what I mean?
No.
And of course, because it's for the show and they're trying to insinuate that shows like this fake their their evidence and stuff. I did like how when it would cut away and Lance would be like, okay, well, you need to ham it up or whatever, to when he was talking to Houston. And that is one, I've never met a real psychic in my time of being a paranormal investigator.
Okay.
I take that with a grain of salt. Do I believe people do have that ability? Yes, 100%. But a lot of times I feel like it's the same situation that we see with Houston.
It's just fake.
It's just for show, But
Well,
people,
there's also we know like there's the fakeness of it, right? Which is cold readings,
yeah,
shit like that. That that what was the Fox show, dude? John Edwards or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah.
That fucking dude, like that guy.
He's actually going to be here in Corpus, like
Shut the fuck
yeah,
up,
yeah. He's
dude.
going to be here in Corpus at the beginning of next month.
See, that's why, not to go off the movie, that's why Ghost Hunters was my favorite, because they never over exaggerated. They always tried to look for logical answers.
What the fuck was
first.
that? Oh shit,
What,
dude?
Did Chad scare you?
No, dude. When his camera, did you see that when his camera flashed on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, it flashed on and then it went back. Right? Did
Yeah.
y'all see that? Dude,
Yeah.
did you see Chad's face?
Yeah.
Okay, it
It looked
looked
weird.
weird to me. Maybe the energy drinks just hitting me, but his face looked. He
I
looked like the little
accident-
boy from The Ring, real quick, or from. Fucking,
I accidentally double tapped the camera.
He looked like the
button,
little
that's why.
boy from fucking what? Not The Ring. What's the other one? The Grudge.
Oh, there you go. Hell yeah, Kaiju.
But no, what he said.
Prism. We wish you could also stay the whole episode, but thank you for joining us. What you can.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes,
thanks
we
for joining in.
appreciate
man.
you joining.
Thanks for hopping on.
If you could just give us a share real quick.
Yeah, share it.
Share,
on Facebook.
shout it out.
But no, I do dig this movie for what it is. I love anything having to do with the paranormal, and I've stated that multiple times. This one for me just hits differently because I am a paranormal investigator, and this is the way I would want to go out. I'd be fucking terrified. We've seen me on investigations. We know I'm not the biggest, bravest guy, but if I'm gonna go out in an investigation, this is how I want to go out with, my film actually, or my footage actually proving that there is something out there. Has it happened yet? No.
No.
Will it ever
but
happen? Probably not.
Give it time.
Sweet. Yeah, I'm kind of with Scoobs, man. Like, so I watched this when it first came out, dude, and I instantly loved it because I don't know. I like found footage. I know it doesn't necessarily hit for everybody, right? But this, while this is found footage, it's not filmed necessarily like a typical found footage.
No.
Which
No.
it's kind of nice. So that gives it a little bit of a different caveat or whatever. I don't know if that's necessarily the right word.
It does change. It does change it a little bit. This is my third watch of the movie, and I admitted earlier, and I know it's because I was tired. I felt it was a little slow at first for me, but again,
Okay.
I was tired too, so I admit that. But I will say, once it starts getting up, once they start trying to leave, and he's going to pick up the cameras. He goes missing. It really, once it gets amped up,
So you
This-
were at
this-
that point. Oh,
oh,
shit.
like
'Cause,
it really, I'm just like, it's fucking
you know,
scary.
So none
It-
of the humor did it for you in the
no,
beginning
the
to pull you
humor,
in or
no,
any of
the
that
humor
shit, dude?
did it, but I think it was also more of I was tired. I totally admit it. Like I was fucking
See, like I s-
shot the
He
shit
was,
like
when I
he was
watched this time.
tired.
Well,
I was
like,
tired.
yeah,
I was tired.
like you and I said earlier, man. Unfortunately, when you're tired, that'll ruin the best movie experience.
Mhm.
for
Oh,
you.
yeah.
It doesn't matter, man.
It
Like,
does.
you can't
But-
enjoy
You
it
know
100%.
Oh yeah,
I-
but when it does amp up, when it gets to the point where they're trying to leave, I love when it's like goes from, hey, we're an innocent show to this is no longer a fucking show. You're fucking stuck here. That makes it so much more terrifying because if that were to happen in real life, everybody it'd be killing each other.
But I like that because that's kind of the reality of a paranormal investigation. People think that because of ghost adventures, that as soon as you walk in, shit starts hitting the fan. You're getting all this fucking evidence. And that's just not how it works, man. How many investigations have I live streamed where there's absolutely nothing fucking going on?
And
But
you're
then
there
you
all
hit-
night.
And
Yeah.
I'm there all fucking night. And then you hit that fucking sweet spot when shit's actually, and granted, we're not seeing shadows, we're not seeing full body entities, but sensors are going off where they shouldn't be fucking going off. And we're getting, stuff that should not fucking be there. I did
no.
love the use of the EVP.
Okay.
Granted, my one gripe with that is she was asking those questions way too fucking fast.
I thought
Yeah.
that too.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Stop the fucking phone. Excuse you, what, Gene? What?
Gene, I
Gene?
really?
No.
You have to,
get
you have
out
to
of
remember, me and Gene both love really shitty movies, so that shouldn't come as a surprise.
But come on.
Well, you know
This
what?
is like
Hey.
a kick to the nuts.
here. Hey,
Yeah,
you know what?
yeah.
That,
God, I
maybe
think
you will like the
kicked
second
nut-
one better. There's got to be people that do, right? Like,
Yeah, but at that point, you might as well take the nuts out
But
of
you
the
know what?
sack and
We've
stomp on 'em.
been yapping a lot. I want to hear what Brody.
yeah,
has to
Brody's
say
been
about the
quiet in the
movie.
corner.
Yeah, he's been
No,
quiet.
it's great to hear you, but I do agree with Steve on that scene. I simply said to myself, she's asking these questions way too fastly for even a response.
Yes.
Even locking the doors, that is the dumbest fucking thing ever. Lock them from
Right?
the inside. Don't
Well,
lock them from the outside.
first of all, there's no reason you need to do that anyways. You could just
Exactly.
say you're doing that and nobody would ever fucking know the wiser, dude.
Yeah,
So-
Exactly.
Yeah, considering they paid off the gardener to lie about saying he saw a ghost, why not?
Which
lie
I
about
personally
that too?
favorite fucking
Seriously.
like
Yeah,
favorite,
I love that.
funniest
I love
moment
that
of the
shit, yeah.
entire just the
Oh,
way you
yeah.
looked at the camera
Uh-huh.
and shit. Yeah, I saw a ghost.
But like for example,
It was
talking about
scary.
locking yourself in. Back in the old paranormal group, we would always say, "Oh, we're locking ourselves in,"
Yeah.
but we would legit just lock ourselves in. Nobody was on the other side, fucking where we couldn't get out. And then we would take breaks and then leave and go to the store or whatever and come back. But I don't know. They did a lot of stupid shit in this movie, but I mean they had to for the plot of the movie.
I mean, also, if anyone actually said to someone, if you went somewhere for a paranormal investigation and said, we want you to lock us in with a chain, nonetheless, I would look at that person and say, what is wrong with you?
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I would do it. 100% I would do it, but under a couple of circumstances. There would have to be running water so that I could go take a shit because I'm going to have to take ghost poops. And then as long as
Phantom
there's
shit.
electricity. And that was another thing that I wanted to point out. The use of the fucking cameras. You can record in regular vision on these fucking cameras and it'll last a couple of hours. The second that you throw these bitches into fucking night vision,
Oh yeah. They're-
Oh,
it
drains it.
drains the
That does
battery
drain.
and you're getting maybe 30 minutes tops. I never saw them once change out the batteries.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
There
Although
was
they had
no
a lot of
electricity.
baggage, so they
They
could have
did.
had a lot of batteries. But
They could have.
You're right.
They could have. But
It's like
and
it's
this
like
was
Ash
before
reloading a
portable
shotgun.
battery
You just
packs.
never see it.
I guess this was before portable battery packs or whatever, but they did not use any extra batteries. And they were there
No.
for how many days? Because I didn't fucking realize
2
that on
days, I
the
believe, 2 or 3.
Well,
Well,
I didn't realize until this watch that when we get the security camera from the fucking lobby area where they're set
Uh-huh.
up,
Yeah, you get your date.
that you get I never paid attention to
You
that
never,
shit.
I
I'm
noticed
like,
that right away.
no,
Yeah.
I never
noticed
paid
that right
attention to
away.
the time code. I was like, holy shit, they've been there for 21 fucking hours already. What the fuck?
Well, he even said, he goes, I've been awake for 20 hours. We haven't slept yet. And that's when he's like, goes to take his hour nap. They wake up, 7 hours later, dude?
And you know
It's
what,
8
dude?
o'clock at night.
Yeah.
100% I have experienced something similar to that. Not with that great of a time.
Like time
lapse.
loss?
Yes, dude.
Okay.
Not with that much of a time lapse, but on one of the very first investigations that me and Mike went on. We did this investigation out in a town over from us. And we were there for what we thought was maybe an hour and a half.
Okay.
We were there for 4 fucking hours.
Whoa.
And it did not fucking feel like that at all. But when we went back and we looked at footage, we were like, dude, what the fuck? I've experienced that shit in real time. In real time, it was fucking insane.
Okay. Solid. I will say, man, like, I know I love this movie. I know it's also not a perfect movie, like Chad said.
Yeah.
CGI and everything, it's pretty bad. But also, given the budget that we were told at the beginning, I'm going to give it a little bit of grace on that, because it's like, you know what? Okay, you did what you did.
Listen,
Do what you
for
do.
I definitely thought it did a fantastic job with the creating this world of realism with the amount of money that it had.
Oh, yeah.
And it made you believe that these were douchebag characters. And I
Yes.
kind of felt like I just wanted to see these guys fuck him up.
Yep.
Especially Lance. I couldn't stand him. And obviously
He
Scoob's
just
right.
he rubbed me the wrong way in so many different ways. I'm like, bro, you
I-
fucking. You
I
gotta
wasn't a
go.
fan of the fake medium either.
Houston. Yeah.
No,
Ooh,
he
yeah.
he was
I laughed at him.
He was
I
such
get-
a
I
cowardly
get it, like,
cunt.
I get it. Like he's.
But that's
trying
what
to
made it
fluff
even
up. It's
funnier.
Like, oh, dude, you were annoying.
But you know
Watching
what,
him
that-
get
Oh.
killed was great.
I tell you what I did fucking like is when every time they take a photo of like the hallway, like with the actual hand camera, and then
So-
they'd show back the photos, you'd either see an orb, you'd see a shadowy figure.
Thank you.
Well,
I was
They
going to
did
bring
that
that up
was
too.
really
There was,
fucking
there
cool.
was a hand in one too in the window. You saw a
Yeah,
hand.
But that
Dude,
wasn't
there was a
until-
full face and body in
Yeah.
that window.
There
It wasn't
wasn't
just a
that
hand.
wasn't until the second time we did that, after we had the hair manipulation and shit. Because the first time there wasn't anything.
So I don't know
Which is
if
cool.
this was something that they added in or not, but I saw legit fucking orbs when they were
Yes.
Yeah,
first
no,
Near the
filming that
window?
fucking-
There's there.
and near the window.
Yep.
It fucking went
That's all
by
it did.
twice, and
I
I
saw
was
Comes
that
by the
too.
right
Huh.
side to the. It comes right to the middle, like
Yeah,
lower.
yeah.
Yeah.
and I was like, huh. Nobody saw that on camera. Like they're filming it, like they have the camera in their hand. Nobody fucking saw that. So I don't know if that was.
no, that was a
something that was-
static cam. I thought.
Oh,
No,
yeah, I
we
don't
were all
think-
standing there talking about the window. It was when they were talking about the window. We see it again with the static cam, but it's when
Okay.
they were there talking about the window. You see this fucking orb just kind of zip by them.
They probably
Yeah,
just
it's
were
like,
not.
it's like
paying
right.
it
It's like
close
right
enough
along the
attention.
right hand side of the.
So
Well,
I'm like,
if-
whoa.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
See,
if Mike was there at that time, dude, if they were just set it up, he's obviously not monitoring it down in his station or anything. So you know,
Yeah,
it's
true.
just
Yeah.
recording at that
I'll
point.
tell you what I didn't like about that straight after seeing that orb was that shitty static that sort of interrupts.
they added-
that sort of went, oh, okay.
And you know
that's
what?
added.
Sam, and funny that you bring that up because Sam goes, I love it when a movie does that. And I'm like, what? Like the static thing? She's like, yeah, I love that shit. And I'm like, okay. That's weird
Well,
that you hated it and she liked it.
It's
Yeah.
I agree with Brody, but at the same time, I understand why they have it,
Yeah.
because it's trying to show obviously like electrical distortion, things like
yeah,
that.
but they were just kind of copying off Paranormal Activity when it would make that weird rumbling noise anytime something was about to happen.
Not as much.
You mean
though.
like they're doing
the low bass tone? Yeah, like
They do
was
it in
there
every fucking paranormal movie.
it's
Wow.
also in Phasmophobia too sometimes.
Yeah, but that also goes back to, I mean, dude, they do that in haunted houses
Yeah.
because low audible bass tones put you just in a sense of dread anyways. So that's why they
The brown
always
note.
use them. Exactly, dude. I'm waiting for a haunted house to use that motherfucker in one time, dude. You get to the end of it and you're like, this room isn't scary at all. You're like, oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
oh god, shit myself.
I shouldn't have had that dirty bird.
Oh,
That'd be
right.
me.
The haunted house
You know,
is shut down
this
for the night.
movie-
Someone shit the dirty bird.
This movie just made me even more want to take you boys on a fucking paranormal investigation because I think it would
I'd
be
love to
fun
go
as
on one.
fuck.
I would do it.
I'd be that guy that gets possessed by calling the ghost the cunt.
Yep.
And,
Yep.
You
Yep.
would have
Brody would be the
you-
bait.
I'm gonna
You
tell you
would
straight
find a
up.
fucking cursed object where it doesn't exist and just be like this.
That'd be
I
me. I'd be like
wonder.
reading from the book in the
Grass.
basement of this. I'd be like,
I'll tell you what, if we ever did something like that, we should do it in Gettysburg.
Oh, definitely. And
Yeah, that
that's a
place is
place, that is a
haunted
location
as
that I
hell.
want to investigate. But I would make Brody go with Chad because I know Brody's the fucking wild card and Chad is the non-believer. And that is where the shit's going to fucking pop off and it's going to make Chad a fucking believer.
Never
All
said
I'm
I was a
saying is-
non-believer. I've seen
And
some
that's where
shit.
I'm gonna be. I'm gonna be next to you, Scoobs, and I'll be like this. You heard that, didn't you?
Yeah, but see-
Brody did something. Okay.
Okay,
all right.
so if Chad is kind of what you're saying right there. So Chad is the dude from the beginning, Kenny, right? Which I like the groundskeeper because he doesn't necessarily say he believes, but he's like, listen, man, I don't know if it's a true or not. He's like, but I've definitely seen some shit. And that's the shit that you really need to pay attention to, right? Because like that dude's like, no, I saw some weird shit. I just can't explain it what the fuck it is. And right there, that should like told you something to get go. But the biggest thing that this group did not do in this movie, which I feel like we would not do, because apparently we are actual friends and these fuckers are not. We're pairing off if we got to go out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Why are
exactly.
you sending your motherfucker single person? That's
you know
so
what?
stupid.
You know what irked me and Sam really bad last night? And like I said, I've seen this movie fucking countless times. And it's always a different watch when we're watching it for the podcast. Even if it's a movie that I've seen a million times, it's always a different watch because I'm actually paying attention and trying to watch it for the review.
Mhm.
Never noticed how they just kind of completely forget about Matt. They don't.
They don't
Once
care.
Yeah,
Matt's
they don't
gone,
care about him.
they're not even trying to go fucking look for him anymore. He's gone.
Which-
They're like, fucking bye.
Which can I also say, CJ, right? Was it CJ? He literally asked, "Yo, is that him?" It's like, bro, he doesn't even look any different. He's just wearing a gown now.
Yeah.
Like, what do you
Yeah.
mean?
TC, not CJ.
TC, yeah,
TC,
TC.
sorry. Thank you. Yeah. And it's just like, homie, you were playing football with this motherfucker not a day ago, dude.
You
Like,
don't know what he
Dude.
looks like all of a sudden?
TC was the only one of these people that had any common sense whatsoever.
Yeah, that's for sure.
he did.
Except
Well-
he tried to hip and shoulder a fucking metal bar to get
Yeah,
out of the
okay.
window.
So
That was
thank you.
retarded.
I did want to bring that up because I was
Yeah,
like,
no, that hurt.
that was a moment where I said to the TV, and it doesn't matter how many times I've said this, I'm like, you fucking dumbass. What are you doing, dude? Like, that's just somebody that's so angry they can't think straight
But
at that
one of
point.
my
And they're
favorite moments though is when they're going up the stairs and it says roof access and you get a stone wall.
Yes,
Like,
dude.
That
Oh, that
is
is
so
such a
fucking
Great
creepy.
shot.
you know what's also cool about that shot is they did not tell the cast what they were about to walk into. They were just like, yo, you got to go up these stairs and try to get out. And then that's what they went with.
That's
That's
So
cool.
like them
great.
seeing that wall was them just like,
and what's fucking great.
hey, what the fuck, dude?
When I was in high school, we had a staircase that went
That went to nowhere?
that was walled off like that, and that's where everybody would go finger banging shit.
Makes sense.
But
Gonna finger bang bang.
Run your UV light over
How are
that
you
area.
run the UV light over there. It's like fucking Christmas. But no, but
Jackson Pollock.
it didn't remind me of the finger banging going on, but it reminded me of that fucking staircase because it literally the staircase was right there next to the fucking janitor's closet. You'd walk up the fucking stairs, turn it, and then you would think there was like some kind of like access to the gym, and there was nothing. It was a fucking brick wall.
So there was that at some point, and then they had to wall that off. For
Maybe
safety
I,
reasons or
but
some
even on
bullshit.
the other side of the
That's
gym,
where Mary Lou is.
oh,
They
I'll
used
tell
to
you
have a
what was
dumper on
cool.
the top, and too many people were using it, so they had to wall it off.
I'll tell you what was cool. The slow reveal of them having like the bracelets.
oh, the bracelets, yes.
Bracelets are sweet. I
Yeah.
thought that was
slowly becoming a part
Like
of the
that.
asylum. That was pretty cool how they did that.
that's kind of a good like existential scare,
Yeah.
right? Like it's not necessarily like who scary, like jump scare,
Or
or anything,
even
but you're just-
watching also she had something carved into her back. Like that was fucking
Yeah, what did that say? I
freaky.
couldn't quite
Hello.
make it
Gotta
out.
say hello.
It said
Hello.
hello.
Did it?
Yeah, it said
Oh.
hello.
and for whatever reason, when I saw, I read it in the Seinfeld voice. So it was like, hello,
Hello.
La, la,
Demon
la,
was-
la. Yeah, exactly. That's all the demon was doing. He just couldn't write la la la.
That was on the front.
Oh,
Oh wait.
it should have carried over to fucking Houston. Like,
Wait.
no, he was
Ketchup
right.
and mustard in the same bottle. Oh,
right.
that's great, sir. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Houston, I did like how Houston died. I thought that was kind of cool because granted we can see what we see him
But
walking
he
through this
can't
hall.
see anything.
He can't see a
Yeah.
goddamn thing. I told Sam, I'm like, you know what's cool about this scene? She's like, what? He can't see anything. She's like, what do you mean? I'm like,
Pitch
he
black.
doesn't have a
Pitch
camera.
dark.
It's pitch fucking black in there. You cannot see anything in front of you. She's like, are you fucking serious? I'm like, yeah. It's like because I told her, I was like, would you ever go on an investigation? She's like, fuck no. I'm like, you wouldn't go on an investigation with me? She's like, well, with you, yeah. But you're not leaving me by myself. And this, I was like, oh, that's perfect. You're the perfect person I'm leaving by themselves. This shit's gonna happen to you.
Dude, when he got thrown down the hallway and it was like a flash and he landed, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and then he was
happened?
dead.
But like,
Oh,
here's
yeah.
a question: what was that flash, or is that a stupid question? Because I was so curious what that was.
We don't really know, dude. It just
It's like,
a flash of energy that happened
like-
to throw
like
it.
they had him, threw him, flashed, and boom, he was
So,
dead.
all right. Another cool thing that I personally want to give this credit to this movie is the movie in itself. It sets itself up really fucking solid right from the get go, right? So we not only get our like shots of all the asylum as we go through it, so we know where we're going to kind of end up later, so that way we kind of know this, like we know our spots, we know our tub room, we know our hallways down in the base, so we all know we're going to get to these points at some point again. Right? So I thought they did really good setup on that. But even with Houston's death, as we're saying, they did good setup on that, because there was a point where Lance was talking about what a ghost is capable of doing, and he's done this multiple times, and he's like, yeah, they've touched blah, blah, blah. And even in some similar cases, have known to throw people. So they set this whole fucking shit up right from the get-go, dude, which I think is fucking solid, honestly, for like what this movie really is.
Well, because if
And the
you're
fact
also
that they
not really
marked the spot too.
if you're not thinking about what he said, and then you start to see slowly what's going on, you're like, oh shit, he talked about that earlier, and then it opens up the whole thing for
And
you.
that bathtub scene was fucking cool.
I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
TC got sucked right into that motherfucker.
Going pre that, Lance has got more balls than me, because I still wouldn't even be sitting in that tub. I'm like, fuck that shit, dude. That's just nasty, bro.
I've sat in a fucking tub while Brody was on the fucking live with me telling me to call the ghost a cunt. And I'm like, you fucking cunt.
You were going to sit in a coffin too, weren't you? There was one.
Yeah, there was a coffin. I'm like, I'm not laying in that fucking coffin. I opened it to fucking get in it, but it looked gross in there. I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking getting in that thing.
I
No.
was like, you pussy. Do it.
Spidery.
No, it just looked like dirty
Moldy?
as fuck. Like, yeah, like
Gotcha.
moldy and shit. It was gross.
Yeah, you don't want any of that. That's a bad time. I will say this: the idea of this film isn't the main, like, that it's the main doctor that's like kind of like he's the main baddie. That's not an original concept.
No, not at all.
Familiar
No.
territory.
Very much so. I was talking to Chad Daddy. That's literally the concept of a Supernatural episode that I just happened to watch Friday from the first season. And that episode, I was thinking, and I asked Chad, and he had to look it up. So I'm just throwing it there. That shit was also filmed at this asylum, because I was like, wait a minute, that lobby looks really fucking familiar. And sure as shit, it was. I was like, hell yeah. Not to mention numerous other films and shows have filmed here too. I think X-Files has and everything too. But that episode of Supernatural, literally the same thing. The main doctor, who instead of lobotomies does shock therapy and blah blah blah. So it's like, huh?
But I mean, that's
but it still works. It
but
still
that's
works.
That's the common ghost story with every
Asylum.
giant hospital, asylum, any hospital that has a history that was around during like tuberculosis or any other outbreak has the story of the doctor that was doing all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
And so granted, it's not something we haven't seen, but it is a legend that exists all over. You know, I don't know.
I thought of the House of Haunted Hill remake, where every time I've seen The Surgeons,
Yeah.
and it was just a recurring theme. But it's familiar territory, like Johnny said. Like it's familiar territory, but it works, I think, extremely well for this.
It also stems back from even history also surgeons doing wrong things. It happened in World War II. It happened in the hospitals, in these big ass hospitals. It happened literally since the first hospital was probably around. At some point, there was a bad surgeon everywhere, and
Yeah, it's.
so
I think it's way more common than
He's
we think.
German. It
it's
makes sense. He's fucking German.
yeah,
His last name's
it's
Friedkin. He's German.
yeah, no,
So,
it's
I
way
mean-
more common than which makes it creepy in the sense of it happened in real life. For a plot in a movie, yeah, I can understand where that's a little overused because you could probably name 10 movies right now where there was a surgeon or a doctor involved in it, and that's why it's happening.
So when Scuba said in the chat, he's like, Chad used the fucking summoning circle in this movie. I was waiting for the summoning circle to pop up.
Huh?
I didn't think it was going to actually be just like the book and all that to add more lore to the Doctor. And I thought that was actually really cool because I sort of went in forgetting the ending to this, expecting something else, but this ended up being a lot better than what I thought. Yeah, it was going to happen.
I feel like and I'm not even going to take this as an idea of my own. This is something I read, but I believe it's on Reddit. I wish somebody said that how the ending could have been just a little bit cooler is all the photos that you see should be the crew.
Oh
Yes.
yeah,
That's what I was thinking too. I was
that would have been
expecting that.
fucking awesome. I think that would have been cool, and that would have been
Agreed.
the logical thing to do.
Correct.
Because then we could have seen just how long they've been there and just how fucked up they
Like what actually
were.
happened to
Yeah.
them, right?
Yeah.
Like, I
They
mean,
were
we could,
ghosts the entire time.
oh no, but no, man. I feel like, listen, this is not a AAA film. Never was meant to be. This is a B film at best.
So the one
And-
thing that
Oh,
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No. I was just gonna say, like, to me, this overall is a fun film. I know
It is.
it's not.
It is
I
fun.
know it's not. It's not top tier or anything. In my heart, it is because I love it. Because, like I said, we used to watch the old Go shows. This is what would actually like what you always wanted to not everybody dying on the episode, but obviously you wanted
But
to
this
see
is what you wanted
shit.
to see in
Right.
the Go shows.
You wanted to see
Yes.
some fucking shit. So this kind of actually gives it to you. So it feeds that hunger. But it's it's definitely got its flaws. Some of the CGI works. I like the arm room when they all wake up, dude, and they're just like, "What the?"
Oh, that is
Dude, those
yeah,
those were
yeah.
like huge fucking arms. Too.
Yeah, they were.
They
They were.
were.
Even, which I don't know. This is 2011.
There was another movie that did it, wasn't it?
This is what I was going to
Day of the Dead.
Yeah,
No.
No. VHS. It's the first VHS
Oh, yeah.
end
Oh,
segment.
yes.
End segment. They all the hands come out of the ceilings and
But
shit.
that came from something else that was around during the MySpace days. When did VHS come out? The first one.
I don't.
Oh, it was
09?
after that.
so,
It was
09.
not. It was,
Okay, so this was before VHS then, because I remember seeing a video that was being passed around as
Are you
like,
talking about the old HTML shit where you had to go to the sites and like look at the picture and then like shit would happen?
No.
Okay.
It was just like something that was going around on MySpace and it was all these arms coming out of the fucking wall and shit as this person was like filming or whatever, saying that their house was haunted and all this shit. And I'm like, holy fuck, like that. It looked creepy at the time. It looked creepy as shit. I'm sure now it looks like shit.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. When I was a little kid, I got to go to a haunted house and experience kind of that, where they had like 5 different people on each side of the hall, just put their fucking arms out in a hallway that you had to walk out. And as a fucking 10-year-old, that was just like, I don't want to be fucking touched by anybody. Where now as a 40-year-old, I'm like, go right ahead.
That's the way.
Go a little lower.
That's
But
right.
yeah, like, the one thing that irked me a little bit, and maybe it's just my logical thinking, but the first time they realized that they were there way past what they should have been, and
Mhm.
Kenny wasn't showing up, and maybe it's just me, but even in the movie, I'm like, why don't they just try and go through the fucking tunnels to get out?
Which they finally got to that conclusion, but
but
That
it's
should have
like
been
forever
the
to get
first
there, though.
thought.
That
That
should
should
have
have
been
been the first
yeah.
thought.
the worst part is though, it's shitty group mentality, right? Because everybody's thinking scared. Nobody's
Yeah.
thinking
Yeah.
logical. At
Yeah.
that point, dude.
But he
Unfortunately,
literally says it's all connected through the tunnels. That should have popped into somebody's head. It's like, oh wait, why don't we
But-
try and escape through there?
the foreshadowing of that is when the first time they were in the tunnels, what did Lance say? Man, it feels like these things go on forever.
Yep.
So
I
they
mean-
already lead it to like it goes to that. And he said what? It's only a quarter mile. That's fucking nothing. That's nothing, dude. Like if you really think about it for walking wise.
Well, and you know something though, that room that window opened in. Why didn't they also try to go back to that room and get out that window?
The fourth
It was
story.
It was an
'Cause
80-foot
it's
sheer
80-foot
drop. They
drop.
said that.
Yeah, they
Hey,
were.
desperate times call for desperate measures.
That's why in spoiler alert, in the sequel, somebody gets fucking boofed out that window, dude.
Yeet.
Fucking A. All I imagine is just the ghost doing the fucking "This is Sparta" like.
Well,
But
the
no,
guy
so-
actually says, he's like, why are you here? And then just gets yeeted out the fucking
Oh, does
window.
he?
So he
Nice.
obviously sees something.
That's funny.
He's like,
We
I'm
need
here to yeet your ass
We
out.
need to fucking
Ooh.
we need to remix that clip and have him saying, "Why are you here?" and then fucking put the clip from fucking 300.
300.
This is Sparta.
Oh man.
God.
But I can understand why, like I said, I know this is not a perfect movie. So if you already don't like the generalized premise of like the ghost show shit, I can see why it's not necessarily like
Yeah.
a bad.
And that's
hit,
fair.
for sure.
That's not everyone's cup of tea.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Honestly, this is if you go online, like it's a very one way or the other.
Yeah,
There's
it's
people
There's
that
nobody
love
that's
it.
like in the middle.
There's people that love it, and there's people that fucking absolutely dog shit hate it. They're like, this
Yeah.
movie is fucking garbage. Hey, that's fair, man.
hey, it's your opinion. You're entitled to it. Go for it.
I do
Yeah.
think, like you guys said, the surprise where the asylum itself is just turning around after they open the door. I still remember my first time watching that, dude. Shocked the fuck out of me. I didn't see that coming.
Dude, when they open that front door and it's just hallway and they're like, no, this was the entrance, this is where we came through, and then they turn around and you see death awaits.
Yeah.
The first time watching this, I remember I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
And I remember watching this movie was giving me anxiety the very first time I watched it. Like this movie scared me the first time I watched
Well, you
it.
put yourself in these scenarios.
Yeah,
I can
Yeah.
understand.
No. And you know what? This movie is the reason I'm scared when I'm on investigations. Every fucking time this movie pops in my fucking head. Because
You're like,
I'm
well, what
this
if
is the
Grave
one.
Encounters happens, dude?
This is the one. This is the one. It's this investigation. This is the one.
And
It's gonna be the one where you're just like, this ain't the one. We're good. Oh shit.
I feel like, and as much as I love this movie, the crew, and maybe that's the dynamic because it's supposed to be, because obviously Lance is a fucking douche, right? Like, even if he's kind of likable in the beginning, maybe not for Scoops, but a little bit likable in the beginning, he's just a douche. I do kind of like, though, that he, once shit does start to happen, though, he keeps saying why he's recording, which is always a good thing too in found footage movies. Because Sasha even calls him out. She's like, "Why the fuck are you doing this?" He's like, "Listen, we need to document this shit. So people are gonna need to want to see this, right?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
At
And
that point,
was
he's
Sam-
like, it wasn't even for the show. It was for like, well, in
that
case
was
someone needs to
Sam's
know
main
something.
bitch too. She's like, why is he still fucking recording? And I'm like, put yourself in his place. If you're on an investigation and you're actually finally getting real shit, wouldn't you want it done? She's like, yeah, but these people, and you're trying to get out. And I said, yeah, but at that point,
but this dude
people
is
are
not
already
that.
dying.
This dude's not that dude that necessarily cares about his.
No, he
people,
doesn't. He
right?
cares about his show, and he cares
Right.
about getting the footage out because this is what's going to make them famous. This is what's going to get them the notoriety that they're trying to get, or that they've been trying to get, since they've been doing this show. What are they on, like episode 11 or some shit?
Six.
Episode
Six.
six. Episode
Yeah.
6,
So-
yeah.
So this is only right. So you've been on way more fucking investigations
Yeah,
than that.
yeah.
Imagine going to your 6th investigation and then shit hits the fucking fan, dude. Like, and you're not even making a show. You're just doing it for your own personal pleasure of it, right?
Well,
Like,
I still say that one of these days I'm going to wake up after all this shit and I'm going to be back at the Emily Morgan investigation.
1408 style.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
That'd be a trip.
That shit I'm sorry to
No,
go
you're
on
at,
this
I know
tangent here, but
exactly where you're going, bro. Go ahead.
I saw that shit in the fucking sequel, and That's where I turned it off. I said, "Fuck this fucking movie. This is absolute trash."
See, I
Garbage.
don't
Fucking Gene.
I don't remember hating that though, but I haven't seen it as recently as you have. So
I might throw the second one on tonight just because Brody hated it so much.
I am not gonna
I might
throw
watch it in the
second
morning.
one.
I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm not throwing it.
I wanted to watch the new Frankenstein, but I might just throw this on.
it's
No, watch the new Frankenstein. Don't deprive yourself.
watch 2 and then watch Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Yeah,
you'll
I'll
need a
shut that
cleanse
taste
after
out.
that. Yeah.
I will say, going and watching this movie in the thoughts of trying to direct something like this, I honestly thought that, everything that they did to assemble this cut together definitely caught the realism of a found footage film. I kept questioning like moments here and there, like would they actually put this in? Would they do this? Would they do that? And I honestly couldn't really see much wrong with that, if you know what I mean. Like, so if you were the filmmakers behind this, making this movie, I honestly thought what they put into this film seemed really well done. Like, it definitely captured the realism of the majority of the film.
Well, I feel, and yes, I agree 100%, but I think that if they wanted to get that real feel of it, like if somebody actually put it out, they wouldn't,
Yep.
for one, they wouldn't have showed Matt's body down at the
Oh,
bottom of
yeah.
the fucking elevator. It would have been like blurred out or something. And I feel like if
Yep.
they just would have done little things like that to tweak it, it would have just given it that realism a little more. Don't cut the scene out completely,
So
but blur out, blur out
those
the
images.
face.
okay,
Yeah.
so in the beginning, everything is already edited essentially by Matt while he's chilling in that room. But then at a certain point, it is all unedited, right?
Yeah.
Because
No, they say at the
Oh,
start of the movie.
At the movie, they had like 76 hours of footage.
oh,
And
and you're just saying
someone-
like
and
oh,
someone's-
He
Someone
said he
put it
just
together.
cut it
Yeah.
all down for time.
so
Yeah.
okay, so the best part is like imagine he's like telling the other fucking producers shit. And like this is what he's showing them, and they're just like, Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck was that?
And you're going,
Yeah,
What did you
yeah.
just show us, man?
But Scuba's right. But then also, if you're going to blur that out, do you have to blur out all the other shit, like her vomiting
Well-
the blood up?
Well, that was the whole reason. Like, even in the beginning, they were just like, "Yo, we don't curse on the show." But then
Yeah.
once they all started saying "fuck," like clearly it wasn't about the show anymore, and it was just like, "Yo, we need to."
It was like,
record
we got to
this."
get the fuck out of here.
So I don't think it was necessarily even caring about the episode. Like at a certain point, right? Like I feel like after the past 20-hour mark, it's just like, no, dude, this is full on survival at this point. So, but as the producer, I don't like because you're talking the very producer that was talking to us in the beginning. Like if he's
Yeah.
selling this pitch, I don't fucking know, dude. Who's he selling it to? Is he selling it to actual like the media?
Where's he going to get the most
itself?
money? Yeah, like where would the most money come from? Would it be from like video sales where you can put it out with?
But then at the
with a
same time,
warning?
if it's real in this world, this dude's selling a snuff film.
yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah.
but they don't know that because no body, no crime.
Okay, so
This is true.
okay, so this is kind of funny that they were talking to the
Sequel.
topic because this turns into what the sequel starts out as, which is not a bad concept. I'll give it that, right? So grave encounters exist in that world, and everybody thinks it's just a fucking movie. And they're just like we do, like we're talking right now. They're like, we fucking love this movie, blah, blah, but it's real.
It's a
And this
meta.
one dude's
But-
like,
but so they, and I always hated that aspect of the second film. We're like, oh, the movie, but
I didn't mind the meta.
are they saying that this movie exists, or are they saying that the movie that was pitched at the beginning that we watched exists in this world and the show was actually a real show?
I think no, I think it's supposed. Well, Brody's just saw it today. What is it, dude? Like, what do you?
I
Is
was
it just?
about
Is it
to-
this movie?
I was
I thought
about
it
to
was-
say, I cannot give you an answer because I couldn't give a fuck about Grave Encounters 2.
Well, at least he's honest.
I was
about
literally
it.
on my phone
that,
watching
dude.
it. I was like, what are we even fucking doing here?
Fuck.
I'm sorry. But
See,
yeah.
I think it would make more sense that yes, it's a movie.
Thank you, Gene. I think
I agree.
I appreciate.
Yeah,
you.
we
we
probably
have-
could.
we-
We,
now
with
we
the
have
with the
to, we
collective
have to.
minds we have here, I
Kids
agree.
watch, baby. What do
We
you?
could we could definitely
Yeah.
do it.
That's a found footage movie and a half, bro. Let's go.
But I think part two would make more sense if the Grave Encounter show was real. The movie does exist as the movie that the producer put out.
I can't remember how it was though.
I think it was. They've already got the TV series. This was the episode for episode.
Okay,
6.
so it is like what Scoops. Okay.
Yeah, so it was meant to be in this universe, a real TV series. They were filming currently episode 6. The producer of that was like, well, they all went missing. We're going to release or show you the footage of that episode 6 that never got released. And this is why it never got released. That's how I understood it anyway.
Okay. And then the guy, they go in
The
there.
one kid actually
kind of-
believes it's real, where everybody's just like, nah, it's just fake bullshit.
Shut the
And
fuck
that's
up,
why.
Gene.
And that's
Jeez,
why in the
Gene,
sequel.
Shut the fuck
Gene,
No,
up,
you're
Gene.
not. Stop your nonsense.
And that's why in the sequel they
Yeah.
set out to see if the show was real, if the episode was real, all that sort of shit.
Yeah, I didn't necessarily mind the meta-ness of it, dude. It was weird at first, but I was just like, maybe I can get down this, dude. But it doesn't hold the movie for sure. But we're not talking that. We're talking the first one. So, all in all, I mean, the kills, like, we didn't get any like over the like. This is not like a serial killer movie, so we're not getting like crazy over the top.
Yeah, we
gore
get no
or
broken
anything.
necks or nothing.
No. It's not like that. I mean, we get blood, but
Technically,
not
you did
in
get
the-
a broken neck when Matt fell down the elevator shaft.
That's true. Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
and we don't know if Houston's neck also like. Well, he was just kind of getting choked, but
There
I
was
would've
one
been like-
scene in this.
I would've been
that
like,
fucking
harder,
scared the
daddy.
shit.
Oh, what was it?
Have a guess, Bob. Which scene do you reckon scared the fuck out of me? I could see it coming a mile away, but it still fucking got me. It's near the end.
The arm coming through the door.
No, it's around that though. It was when he's like, "Where the fuck's the where's the night vision on this camera?" And then he clicks it on, and then the ghost starts running straight at him.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
I literally shit myself.
I mean,
you know when they got me with that scare again was Alive, or no? What was the Sasquatch movie I had you guys watch?
Exists.
oh,
Exists.
Exists.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah,
When it fucking comes hauling ass out of the fucking fog. Like, yeah.
like it's tit squatch.
Imagine some swaying
Jesus
bouncing.
Christ.
I would want it in a slow motion scene, like
Baywatch.
You can do Baywatch too. I also like the first time we see that random bald dude, or we just see the tongue.
In the corner.
Yeah, we see
Yeah,
the
oh
tongue
my
on the
God.
floor, and you see the blood drip, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
That
dude?
one got me.
And I was like, "Ooh, yeah," because it's so loud and startling.
Well,
dude.
I
You're just
fucking
like,
forgot. And then I had the fucking Govee lights on too. So like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, so it was fucking dope that the fucking living room was like lit up green and shit, and then going
That's
back
cool.
and forth, and then all of a sudden there's a tongue on the floor, and fuck you, bitch.
You know something? In real life, though, that's one of those moments where you're like, a tongue, drip, drip. You know something? No, I'm walking out. I know you're up there. I ain't looking at you. Get
Yeah,
the
dude,
fuck away
nope.
from me. You could kill me without looking. I'll go fuck yourself.
Homer in the bushes, dude. Just
That's it. You know, that's
That's
it.
it.
No. And at that point, the ghost goes, he didn't look at me. Oh.
Well, you ruined my surprise, you dick. I'm going away.
But no, all in all, man, I think it's a fun ride. I think this is
Absolutely.
one where okay, like this is a good one where if you got a group of people, such as, and you don't necessarily know what you want to watch, this is a good one to throw. on,
throw this
right?
on.
Now it's also one I feel like you do kind of got to pay attention though, right? Like there's a lot of if you don't, there's a lot of shit you could miss that they set up. There's a lot of
Yeah.
little things they say, but it's a good one because you know there's going to be the parts that you're going to talk shit on. There's going to be the parts that you're going to be like, all right, that was kind of fucking cool. And I feel like the way it ends, it was a decent little. It's a good way to send it off, right? Like
Yeah.
just sends it off kind of like the show. The dude got lobotomized. Like we saw all agreed earlier. We wish the crew was in the photos. That would have been a cooler end to it.
Somebody messaged Justin Long.
Get it
Hey man,
going.
I will be
Man,
the technical advisor on your show, sir.
my thing is like it's cool that they want to reboot this, but it's just like I don't want it to be anything close to the same. I want it to be
No,
completely
I
different.
agree. Want something different.
Obviously, it's still going to be a ghost adventure kind of a thing, but I
But-
don't want it to be maybe necessarily an
No,
asylum or anything.
You know what I want, honestly?
know.
I want, if they do it, because I feel it also makes it scarier, make the characters more likable. Because when they go,
Yep.
it makes you want to go, no, no, no. You know, it gives
Give me Sam and Colby as opposed to fucking Zach Bagans, and you got yourself a film because you actually give a fuck about the people that are doing it because they're
Yes.
genuine.
That's
I mean,
yes.
I don't know. I didn't hate Matt. I didn't think he was like bad.
He was okay.
It was-
Yeah, but
it
he
was
didn't do anything
alright.
like bad. He was just like, "Yo, man, can somebody come with me?" They're like, "No, fuck you." And he's like, "All right, whatever." The one dude was just trying to get home to his kid and his lady. Now, some people might not like his language that he said, but this is also came out in 2011, so different time, different place.
This
You
is
know.
true.
I didn't. I'm not gonna say he didn't act like a spaz at the end, but at the same time, like, you know, they're literally going insane in an insane asylum. Like, that's the
Yeah.
whole fucking thing.
Yo,
That's
so
how-
the reboot it's being developed by the original directors,
Oh,
Hey, that's a plus.
and
At the
Justin
same
Long.
time, they gave us the second one, so I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I was gonna
Well-
Justin
say,
Long and Kate Bosworth. She's a producer on it as well.
They can be producers. That's fine. I
Yeah,
don't want
yeah.
them, like,
Well, he's gonna be in it. It says Justin Long will star in the film, so he's gonna fucking die.
so he's gonna be Lance. He's gonna be Lance.
He's gonna
Maybe.
get lobotomized.
And then
Honestly, though, the way he plays a douche, he would be a
Yeah,
very
yeah.
he
good.
could do it.
I want him to
After
be the character
Barbarian?
from Jay and Silent Bob.
Wait, what?
From Jay and
Yeah.
Silent Bob reboot, the lawyer.
The lawyer.
I've only
Ah,
seen reboot one, so I do not.
I
remember.
want him. I want him to be the character from Zack and Miri.
Zack and Miri.
I feel like that's the one that I always go to in my head.
I'm changing the kind of films I'm in. So it says the new version will update the original film's concept for modern cinematic experience, aiming to heighten the psychological horror and claustrophobia. It's already in pre-production, and it's expected, or production's expected to begin early 2026.
Cool.
all right.
Hmm.
Hopefully, it's good.
She knows the character's name.
Brandon
And-
St. Randy.
Well, it's interesting because we're also getting a Phasmophobia movie too. So it's just like,
Which,
Yeah.
man, I don't
I
know
that-
how that's gonna work.
I don't know
man.
how that's gonna work either, dude.
But look at
You know what,
Until
though?
Dawn.
I
That
haven't watched it though. So
that movie has
I-
nothing to do with the game until a very small clip that's the size of our faces on the monitor right now pops up in the background of a fucking monitor in the background.
because
That's
like,
the only tie-in to the game that fucking movie has.
well, like, and I don't want to spend too long on this, but my only thought was you have so many different ghost types. Are they only going to be hunting one ghost? Are we going to get like a Ghostbusters like montage of where they're going to catch like or like discover a bunch of different ghosts?
Gonna be
I hope-
13 ghosts.
listen, I hope,
Right?
we
Is it going to be?
we get a minimum of 3. A minimum.
Is it going to be like where there's going to be one evil team member at the end that uses all the cursed objects to try to like bring about the biggest demon?
Well, here's the thing, man. Here's the thing. Are they going to use the cursed items the way they work in fucking game? Like, are they going to pull a tarot card and somebody's going to come back to life that was fucking dead?
I hope they
Might.
do.
Well, now we're talking. That's comedy horror. At that
Monkey
fucking
Paw,
point,
give me a
dude.
fuck. And it had, dude, I don't see how this movie is going to work as a serious, like, scary movie. It
There's
would
just some
have to
shit
be
you're
a
not gonna
comedy
have.
horror.
There's
It would have
some
to be a
shit-
comedy horror.
Listen, they
It's
have
some
to
of
have
the
us.
best horror has comedy in it though.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
true. Yes,
It-
does.
it'll be
Comedy in
like-
it, dude. This movie does. So
It'll be like Cabin in the Woods, where the merman slowly kills someone with the Dio.
Brody.
It'll be me.
I'll give you that.
And the entire time they're going to think it's one ghost and it's just going to end up being a mimic at the end.
There you go.
that would suck so
Or a
hard.
demon.
I thought-
Or they think they resurrect their friend, but you see the fucking friend turn around and it's going to be like Michael Jackson's Thriller, and then their friend's going to be the mimic.
So
Okay, that would
I feel like you're gonna have a lot of different things that you would probably like get funny nods to, right? That will be funny.
Phasmo.
You're definitely gonna have a Van Princess call out at some fucking point.
Oh,
You know what I mean? There's just shit like that. Like, I would not be surprised for that movie if they would not build Tanglewood in itself. Like the entire
Oh yeah, they're gonna have
I
to.
mean,
You're gonna have,
Like
Tanglewood
that's
itself has to be in it.
That's what I'm saying. Like there's no fucking way. And who knows where they're going to probably end up at the asylum or something like that, dude. Like I'd imagine they might hit a few of the good, like the.
It should be
main
like
notes,
a TV series or a mini series where each like Tanglewood, you have the farmhouse, but it's a different ghost in each, and there's
That would
different
be cool.
crews going out to these.
So
I don't
But they
know,
all look the same.
with different personalities or
How-
something. I don't
what-
know. Just
what I
so
see
much
for
to
the
branch out with.
what I see for the cold open is if I was doing this, is a team goes in and they all get killed by the end of the cold open. So now a new team has to go in and figure out what the fuck happened in that one.
The Suicide
Actually, that
Squad.
could work. That
So,
could work.
what's up, Molly? Thank you for joining me.
Hey!
It's gonna be like,
All right, y'all be careful because there's been reports of a cursed object.
You gotta say it with a Pommy accent.
But no, so going back to this movie, man, all in all, I feel like this is a very fun movie. It's got its issues. It's got its cool spots. I think it's got some decent little scares in it. I'm sad you didn't like it as much as I was hoping you were, Chad, but sometimes that's just how it is.
Breaks of the game sometimes.
Yeah, no, it is. That's more my like I'm building it up myself. I'm like, but that being said, we are well past an hour, so I'm gonna hand it over to Chad Daddy and talk
Alrighty.
about whatever we got to talk about behind the scenes.
Okay, well, I don't have a ton.
Okay.
I got enough to pad out on it. So the show format and lead role draw influence from real life show Ghost Adventures, and the series lead Zach Baggins, who is known for his black muscle shirts and technique of trying to invoke ghost presence by cussing at the supposed specters and inviting attacks.
All right.
Look at that.
I know
"Come here, demon, come scratch me."
Scoops is looking for his bedazzled
I
Ed
was,
Hardy shirt.
dude.
and
I was
find
looking
it.
for my bedazzled Ed Hardy shirt, but I don't know where the fuck. I have one.
It's that leather jacket, but
It's too hot.
It was filmed over 10 nights.
Who the fuck
and
is
2 days.
tapping?
Not me.
Brody.
It's
Brody.
definitely Brody. It's
It was
definitely
Brody's
Brody.
ADHD.
That's like, but that's like Phasmophobia, where it's like, Brody, did you do it? Me? No, I was not going up and down the whole time, and then Bob was doing it, and I got him killed.
You still on about that? You did that yourself. You still
You
on
did
about that?
that? Won't you?
You were
fucking
bobbing up and
lie.
down in front
Oh
of the
my
Liar!
We're
Liar!
back on track.
Liar.
Hold the
We're gonna
sign up.
get back
And
on
I was
track.
hold the fucking sign up. Bum go, Bobby and Moni is behind the barrels. Come get me, bitch.
Bullshit! You were going up and down. Oh
And
shit!
this is what I deal with when we're playing Phasmophobia. It's the four of us guys. This is these arguments right here.
Yep, that's us in
No.
the lobby in between hunts.
Oh yeah, in the game, yeah, but not in real life. Not in real life. I don't say "come here, cunt" unless Brody fucking's like, "Come on, do it," and I'm like, "Fuck, fine."
Yeah.
And I
Anyway,
think I've only done it
continue,
like
Chad.
twice. I've only done it twice in an investigation because I was scared shitless. All the other
And Bobby
times.
always gets himself killed. I don't do it. He
That's a
does it
lie.
to himself.
Bullshit. Brody does it sometimes. He does. He does. He does. Don't let that sexy Aussie fool you.
Be on my side. I will love you a long time.
Be on my side, and I'll cook you dinner for the rest of your life.
Whoa. Ooh, what's this setting?
Chad,
Anyways.
continue.
The setting of the film's fictional Collingwood Psychiatric Hospital in Maryland is actually Riverview Hospital, an abandoned mental institution in British Columbia built at the turn of the 20th century and closed down in 2012. The vacant structures that are used to form the hospital are now often used as filming locations. Shows and films such as Watchmen, Supernatural, The X-Files, Arrow, Elf, Smallville, Happy Gilmore, Prison Break, Riverdale,
Holy
Motherland,
shit.
Fort Salem, The Butterfly Effect, Final Destination 2, and Grave Encounters have made use of the Riverview property to form sets depicting a variety of scenes. A significant portion of Deadpool 2, including the initial and final battle sequences, was filmed at the center lawn.
Wait, you forgot the most important that we talked about before show. Did you say it?
Supernatural.
Halloween
Supernatural,
Resurrection.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Resurrection, yeah.
Yeah, show favorite. Nice. Damn, that was a list, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was a solid list.
Hey, when you got a good location, you got a good location.
I'm so happy though that I figured that because like I said, when I was watching that Supernatural episode, I was like, man, this lobby, because like they're looking down the right hallway, and the way it's just like it's not shot the same where you get like the overhead. but you can see the build, and you're just like, I don't know, man. There's those center stairs. There's a door right across from the way. It looks exactly the fucking same.
Do you happen to remember?
Go ahead.
This show gets derailed so much because we're fucking idiots. I apologize.
Did you happen to remember what season that episode was in?
First season. It's
Okay.
like episode 10, I think, 9 or 10. Because 11's the Scarecrow one, I'm pretty sure.
I don't remember.
No, like I said, I'm watching it right now. Well, because like I wanted to watch the Scarecrow one like a couple weeks ago, and then the wife and I was like, or the wife goes, we should just rewatch it. I was like, you are correct. So I will say, like Scoob said, unfortunately, the not having the correct music in there is kind of weird, but it doesn't necessarily ruin it for me. It's just like
I'm glad I have the DVD sets.
No, 100%, dude. I'm glad you do too for that reason. What else you got, brother?
The director set out to differentiate Grave Encounters from other iconic found footage films such as Blair Witch Project by being less subtle with the demons. He wanted the demons to visibly run at you rather than just move objects and slam doors. Well, there you go. If you're wondering what kind of ghosts they were in a phasmophobia setting,
They're demons. Yep. Yeah, because I think all like if you read the text at the end there, they actually have their own specific demon names or whatever the fuck, like the girl and then the tongue guy and everything.
I
But
honestly totally didn't notice that part. Honestly,
that's all good.
Similar to Cloverfield, this film's only soundtrack is played during the end credits.
Which any found footage should not have.
Yeah.
Unless there's music, unless there's
they're
music from
driving
a
in van or
radio,
something. Yep.
right? Unless
Yeah, there
it's specifically
shouldn't be
coming
any
from
music
one
whatsoever.
other source, there should no be like any
Like we got into
lyrics
Violent
or-
Nature.
Yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
That's true. Man, I love that movie. You know what's funny? That's one of our best audio downloads.
Really?
Yeah, I was looking at the stats yesterday when I uploaded the new ones.
Nice.
By the way,
Nice.
anybody go check out all our audio shit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, because John works very hard.
He does. He does.
In Dr. Arthur Friedkin's room, there is a book on a table. The book is just one page of runes that is repeated. The runes in the book are an old script used by the Norse Vikings. The runes can be translated directly into the English language, and the words clearly read out a parody of I've Learned, written by an unknown author. The parody reads as follows: Steamy, a relationship is at first. The passion fades, and there had better be a lot of money to take its place. I've learned that sometimes the people you expect to kick you when you're down will be the ones who do. I've learned that we don't have to ditch friends because of their dysfunction. They are more fucked up than you think.
This was in the doctors.
That's what
Yeah,
the runes
that's what the
translate
runes.
to in that book.
Yeah.
Holy shit! All right, damn. That's crazy that Brody in the second one they don't touch anything more on like Norse mythology or anything like that, do they?
You're muted, buddy.
You are muted,
You're
homie.
muted.
Sorry, not from memory. I think they just essentially just go out to try and find what's happening with Lance, and that's about it. I don't think
Okay.
they explore any of that.
Okay, I didn't think so.
So that's disappointing because that's what I would want from a sequel is more explanation into that.
I mean, they
Well,
could
yeah,
have. I
Terry
probably just
dropped
didn't
some
pick up
shit.
on it.
Well, supposedly there was talk. This was supposed to be a triple thing, but because the second one tanked so bad, obviously we never got that third. So
Ooh, what if
Well,
what if the remake is the third?
That
could
or we
be.
get more. That or we get more explanation in the remake.
it just goes meta like the second one. So the first and second
Even
still
more meta.
exist,
Even
so-
more
meta.
meta.
Even more meta.
Yeah, whatever.
Gross.
What else you got, brother?
Early in the movie, Lance pays a groundskeeper money to give a false interview stating that he witnessed paranormal activity on the grounds of the hospital. This is evidently common practice for these productions, as over the years, hundreds of people who have had an interview featured in paranormal TV shows have admitted publicly to being paid to just make something up for the camera.
And I love how much the story changed from the first interview of him to the paid interview with him.
Oh
They
yeah.
were just like, yo, how long have you worked here? He's like, oh, I just got hired. This groundskeeper who's worked here for the last 10 years. It's like,
Yeah. That's just something weird.
but the way he looks at the camera, dude, that's the best.
I like the way he went when he was like when he was done with his story, he wouldn't look at the camera. He just stared straight ahead.
Right?
Yeah.
like he just couldn't lie to save his life past that.
Oh yeah.
It
He's like,
was over there.
it was very scary.
Oh, very scary. Very
Well,
scary.
there you have it. A manifestation outside of the grounds. The number 666 is hidden in the first portion of the film. During the introduction, we learn that this episode of Grave Encounters is the 6th in the series. While
Mhm.
entering the asylum, Lance tells groundskeeper Kenny that the crew drove roughly 6 hours to get there. And
Oh.
lastly, Kenny was originally supposed to come unlock the asylum doors at 6 a.m.
Dude,
Ah,
that's
okay.
that's cool. 3 should be found footage of people that begging for footage.
Jesus Christ.
That's way too meta, Gene.
That's meta
Hey,
beyond
apparently
meta.
they got money that they're doing another one, so if they're tied to it.
So
That's
clearly-
like almost a Mel Brooks movie right there.
Oh yeah.
That motherfucker hit 100.
Yeah. He's going strong.
Crazy, dude.
Yeah, but it's
I know.
we don't
It's
have
just-
him much longer.
That's why it's crazy that he's doing Spaceballs too. Like it's just
That's
like
that's what's keeping him young.
hey,
Oh.
let's hope.
A number of visual effects in the film were accomplished using CGI. One sequence in which Houston is thrown across the room was initially filmed as a practical effect using a stunt performer. Upon reviewing footage of the stunt performer being thrown, Minihan and Ortiz were dissatisfied with the result. They then asked the performer to run, jump, and fall to the ground several times and completed the final effect in post production.
Stunt
Alright.
cock.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Fluffer, please.
Years after the film's release, the Vicious Brothers released an alternate ending scene. In the original ending, Kenny returned at 6 a.m. and found Lance in a patient's room acting strange with the camera. Kenny calls the police to report the crew missing, and it is revealed there is now an ongoing investigation into the incident. The scene cuts to a psychiatric hospital where a neurologist explains Lance was somehow lobotomized and was now unable to care for himself. Finally, Lance is shown to be a patient with a shaven head and is unable to speak full sentences. When he's told he's being filmed as part of the investigation, he breaks into a violent outburst saying he never wants to be on camera again.
What the fuck? I want that ending.
I would love that ending.
I had a feeling that I'd seen that is it the caretaker actually opened them doors. I don't know. I feel like I've seen a scene somewhere. Maybe on my very first viewing of the film. I feel like he was, I don't know. I was just expecting him to open the doors at him. I'm like,
I would
was
have
that
loved.
cut out of this one or what?
I would have loved to have seen that ending, him opening the doors and finding him.
But you know
Like,
what?
so
That
much more sense.
that scene would have made a great intro to the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else, Chad?
The last thing I have is what we already touched on with the reboot coming next year. So I guess that's all I got.
All right. Thank you, brother.
All righty, yes.
Thank you.
For all the knowledge. All righty. So where did we watch this, boys?
Tubi.
Zumo Play.
I bought it on Amazon Prime.
Same. Well, I rented it.
I didn't want commercials.
Word. I also did the Tubi with the Chad Daddy. So
Dude, I love how
I love
Tubi just they pick just the perfect spot to put a commercial break.
they do. They really like time it out well, man. In comparison to like other apps, dude. Like Freebie, fuck you, Freebie, dude. Like, you suck.
Yeah,
Well,
Freebie throws them at the
Freebie fucking
stupidest
does it in
time.
the middle of an action sequence, and it's like, oh, fuck you.
And Tubi will sometimes go back in the movie.
A little bit,
Maybe-
yeah.
Yeah, where it's like, oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. We are not a sponsor, but man, we would gladly be.
We would be.
Oh, fucking hey, dude. That takes us to. Does the cover art sell the movie? Would you rent this as a child? Honestly, as soon as it came out, I rented it, dude. Because I was like,
Yep.
Yeah, I would definitely, yeah.
I remember seeing it. Dude, I feel like this was on early day Netflix, man. Like when Netflix first was streaming shit, but they weren't getting like AAA titles. They were just getting like whatever.
Mhm.
I remember seeing this, watching the trailer, and I was like, "Yes, let's watch this instantaneously." Also, Did we talk about the little funny thing between the trailer and the actual movie? Like the weird thing that's different?
Oh.
Do you remember when they were interviewing people in the beginning of the movie? There was a couple
Mhm.
and they were talking about making out. You remember the girl that she was blurred out? She's not blurred out in the trailer. Why? I don't fucking know.
Huh.
That's weird.
Interesting.
Not sure. Yeah, like I don't know if it was like because I know like sometimes in the shows like that they would have people that would want to be like not their face shown. So I assume that's what they were going with that. But it's weird that they did show it in the trailer. I don't fucking know. So
They
maybe
fucked up.
yeah, it's not like it's a crucial thing by any fucking means, but alrighty. Douche of the film. I think this is an easy one.
Lance.
Lance.
Yeah.
Sir Lancelot.
I'm going
Did-
Friedkin.
The doctor himself. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, he's like evil. He's
He's
not
an evil
even a
douche.
douche.
Yeah,
He's not
he
even
is.
He's a douche.
He's an evil satanic douche.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
An evil satanic son of a bitch douche.
He's like, yo, man. He's like, I had 140 lobotomies, but I need a couple more.
Greedy son of a bitch.
Which, hey, cowbell, what's going on?
That's got to be Bobby.
Favorite kill.
I'm going
CT in the bathtub.
That's
Same.
what I was gonna go as
TC.
well.
Yeah, TC.
no, I'm going with the throwing
Houston.
yeah, throwing Houston.
Houston, we have a problem.
Houston, damn it, Chad.
I was just
Making us
We have a problem.
same wavelength. I love it.
Matt's is cool too. I did like Matt's death
That was just
because
straight up suicidal.
was it though, or was something else?
It wasn't okay. Not in the actual context of it, but just seeing it. Yes.
No.
Yeah.
But I feel like something else was
So
him to do that.
was that even Matt?
Oh, it's a mimic.
That's another good question.
Like it was a husk of Matt for sure. But the
Yeah.
way he was talking and shit, dude, where he was actually saying like, the patient, blah blah. Like he was talking about himself like in a third person. So was
Yeah,
he
he
was
was-
quoting what he heard from somebody else? Was he kind of possessed? Like I don't fucking know.
The real question is, was that him with the camera in the sequel? Was that his ghost?
Ooh.
No, I thought that was the doctor's ghost.
Ah, okay. I thought it was just Matt being haunted, like after he killed himself, his
No.
ghost is there, and then he's now filming with Lance.
Now that would be cool because he was one of the camera guys. I mean, he wasn't the camera guy, but no, I thought it was like, if I'm mistaken, dude, I only watched the one fucking time, but I thought it was the main, like the doctor ghost, because he was like trying to like escape the asylum or some shit. Like, but he needed because like they wanted the tape completed or some shit. It kind of reminded me of like Hell House or something. It was weird. Like,
Yeah.
I can't remember.
I should have finished it. I didn't.
Exactly, dude. It's just kind of like, no, this is dog shit, man. Hey, if you like it though, you like it. I can't say like it for us, we did not enjoy it. All right. So best scene. I'm
Well,
gonna,
I'm gonna go with mine first. It was the
Yeah,
scene
go
that
ahead.
Brody mentioned earlier where they were taking just random pictures of things,
Ooh.
and then it showed the developed picture, and you saw like the hand and the
So
window,
the
the orbs.
second time we were doing,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially that one with the third one, dude, with the face or
the
fucking
face and everything
hand
right up against the
yeah,
window.
Fuck that, dude. Not that they saw those, obviously.
I'm going with when they open the front door and it turns into a hallway. I'm
Was
going
the-
with that.
That was the
That,
first
that
time
was the real oh shit moment. I'm going with that.
Ooh, that's a solid one, Bob.
I'm gonna go with the other oh shit moment where they're going up the stairs, thinking there's an
Oh.
exit, and
Yeah.
it's just a wall. Especially finding out that the actors had no fucking idea that's what they were gonna run into.
Oh, I was going to ask you boys this. So the one exit door they find, and then there's the other exit sign on the other, and like Houston says whatever the fuck it is. I was confused, but was that hallway supposed to be the same hallway that they just came down? Or no?
I think so.
Because it kind of looked like it. and
Yeah, I
was
think
like,
it was supposed to be the same
knows?
one.
I mean, honestly, a lot of it looked the same.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it probably was.
Ooh, man. You know what? I think I'm gonna say the wake up into the arm scene. It was startling. It was loud. I liked that shot and room. Yeah, it's gonna be mine.
I've got fuck. It's a toss up. I will say the jump scare scene where it's running after him scared the fuck out of me. But then also Chad. Yeah, fuck. I'm gonna go just for something different. The jump scare scene that fucked
Okay.
me up.
All
But
right.
I do agree with Chad. Also, that scene was great.
Oh, 100%, dude. I even liked when shit really started happening. Like once they was it TC? Like the door closed on him and they were like, oh, they're all excited about it.
Yep.
They went out and then it like ended up fucking with her hair. It's like, yeah, dude.
Even the wheelchair getting moved when he's talking to his daughter on the phone.
But
Yeah,
he
just
didn't see
That was
moved a tiny
fucking
little bit.
freaky.
That was cool though. That was very nice. And
Or when they
subtle.
found the fucking gurney with the wheels fucking turning.
Yeah.
Because something fucking
like
knocked over.
100 miles an
Yeah.
hour, dude. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? That's just me as a ghost just doing this. All right. That takes us to worst moment or scene. I will say probably the app filter faces are probably, especially the end one. It just,
The end one is the most prominent of the ones where it's like, really?
yeah, it's just
The end
so
one
not
probably
needed.
looked the worst.
And it just
Yeah.
wasn't needed, dude. Like we're just like, he's already creepy as it is. He doesn't need to do that shit.
So I'm gonna go with then the ending
Yeah.
face of that.
Not necessarily the ending scene, but just
No,
that
just
particular
that
face.
CGI
Yeah.
face.
It's funny because as much as I dislike the CGI, that's actually not the worst scene for me.
Okay.
And it's not really like worst, like it was just really bad, but it's just really unnerving. Was watching Lance kill and eat a rat.
Oh, dude.
I like that scene, dude.
Oh yeah.
That was just it's like ugh.
The way they like you can see the snip of frame in the shot, but it's still like they do it pretty well, man. Where it's like, and yeah, it's gross. But
it did what it was meant to do, and that was completely unnerve somebody watching that.
I mean, I feel like, dude, if you're at that point, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know what else you're gonna do.
Right.
And by the second one, that's how he's surviving the entire time, man. He literally lives on a rat-based diet, dude.
Fucking
Bro,
rat
the way
king.
Brody's shaking his head, I'm not even lying, dude. That's legit. Like, I think they.
When
bring
I
that-
seen that, I went, "Oh, gee, this can get fucked." Like,
you're like,
this is up there with Amityville 3 fucking D. That shit.
Oh, no.
ooh.
I'm,
Are you
Oh,
saying
yeah.
Brave Encounters 2 could
But-
be a bomb pick for next year?
do you know what? It could possibly be.
Damn.
I reckon Chad would even say Texas Generation is better than fucking Grave Encounters.
Really? He
I
said some
honestly-
distasteful
Now I'm gonna
things
have
about
to
the
watch
movie.
it to judge because I really
Hot
thought
topic. I reckon he would.
Interesting. All right. That takes.
Oh, sorry. My worst scene
Oh, yeah.
is I think when Houston gets killed because it looked a little bit corny to me, the way he got thrown. I just wish it had picked him up, snapped his neck, and then dragged him along the floor into the room, not throw him up into the light and then fall down. I thought it
So I was hoping he was just gonna choke him
is that what
phasmophobia style.
Oh,
is that what
yeah.
the light that was? Is like
well,
him-
it, well, it,
Oh, they
oh,
go-
No, it
unless
couldn't have
it's
been because
just-
there was no power to the lights.
That's what I
it
mean.
looked
So
like
why
that.
would the light do that?
Oh, that's true.
Anyway,
I
I
was
thought
like-
that scene looked shit.
All right, no, that's fair.
The build-up was great, but the payoff was
Okay, so everybody got worse scenes.
Yes.
All right, think about it. That takes us to opening scene. Did it hook you in? It did for me because I like
yeah,
those shows.
I
dude,
like those
so-
shows, so yeah.
Yeah. No, it hooked me in.
Or was the opening scene the guy, the producer, talking about the film?
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah.
Even then, I
Well-
would still say yes because of how he's talking about it. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, so
yeah.
I would say that, but then it also goes up to where they do the thing where it's the intro of the show, but that's literally also the title of the movie where it's like
Mhm.
Grave Encounter. So like I don't know, I consider it all. I'm into it, man. It pulls me in.
It's a yes for me.
All right.
I
Oh,
agree.
excuse me. Sorry, I'm tired.
Chad Daddy's got them deep
right there with
yawns.
you.
All right.
Tired.
God.
Most attractive character.
Sasha.
Sasha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was really cute.
And for the
She was.
dude and for the ladies, I don't know.
The ghost girl in the corner.
she's got some.
That mouth was wide open, you know.
For Bobby.
Hey.
Hey.
Yo, Vito.
So-
Hey,
Oh,
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 oh.
oh.
The
See, if
fucking
that
guy
happened to
rule.
us, I would have been like, Bob's been here. That's not a ghost. Bob's just been here.
Bob Turkey slapped the absolute shit out of it.
We do not have a score, so we can't say
Nope.
that. So that's fine. So you know what? We could say the non-existence of a score did set the mood because
Yeah.
All right.
It did.
The ambience.
there you go. Best song. There was something in the credits, but I
Yeah, I
don't
don't remember
remember
what
what
it
it was. So we're gonna skip that. Favorite character.
TC.
That's
TC.
what I'm picking. TC was the man.
I, I have to go with Houston because he was such a fucking idiot that I couldn't
Which
stop
is
laughing
very
at every
fair.
time he tried to do something and try and sell his part. And then when the going got tough, it was like,
He's-
I don't know. It just seems so fucking hilarious. The way
How come
that
nobody
he was
picked the
acting.
gardener?
That's who I'm picking. I didn't say mine yet. I've been waiting. I'm going to Gardner, dude, because he was the best, dude. Like I said, I like our groundskeeper. I liked how he was kind of our rock of the situation. He led us through, and I like the awkwardness that he had on camera too. Like I don't know, like I'm always down for the side characters. For our main characters, though, I mean, I probably like Sasha the most, dude, because like she seemed
She had
the
boobs.
most. Well, she was also the one that Ellie cared about anybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
That's true.
You know what I
yeah.
mean? She's like,
I thought-
listen, I don't want to fucking go, but Matt's not here and we don't know where the fuck he is. We should probably go find him. And it's like, yeah, probably should.
Just
The,
Yeah.
the building inspector at the start of the movie did actually a really good job selling his part on.
Yes.
I thought he did really well as a side character.
Which there was more foreshadowing there, right? He's
Yep.
talking about how his guy got pushed down the ladder, which is probably bullshit. That's probably just a workman's comp. Like, hey, this place is haunted.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
You're not wrong. That's a workman's comp cop out.
But we got to push down the stairs. So we got told that, hey, they do this shit too. So, you know, clearly it happens. Okay, that takes us to, was it scary?
Yeah.
It's got some jump
Definitely.
scares into it.
Well, it got me.
It didn't get me though, so
Hey, that's fair. I'm gonna have to.
What happened, Brody?
Oh, I cracked my back.
There you go.
Jesus. My back hurts.
my back hurts. My back hurts.
So that takes us to, does it hold up today?
I'm gonna say yes, only because Ghost Adventures is still going, and there's shows, and there's even more shows now than there were when this came out. So I'm going to say yes.
I think
I'll
so,
say
too.
yes, but I would update the CGI. Other than that, yes, all around.
An orb just flew past Bob.
Oh,
Did anyone say that?
It was dust.
Probably dust more than
It's an orb, Scuba. You fucking agree with me, mate.
Fart orb.
It was an orb. We got orbs. We got orbs. Mark it off in your book.
I
Could be a
am.
mimic.
I mean, I did fart, so it probably was a
It's
little
a
bit.
quave.
For me, I'm gonna say it does hold up today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it holds up better
Yeah.
than the fucking sequel does. But clearly, we're getting a reboot. But I'm kind of hoping it's. I'm hoping it's a reboot that somehow like these still exist.
I feel like it probably will be. I don't.
I
with
think
the,
it would be
with the
cool. I
original
don't-
directors being involved with this and still directing.
Yeah.
I think it's all going to be in the same universe.
I kind of hope it
That
is.
would be nice.
I hope so. Yeah, because I feel like the original did such a good job of building these characters. Maybe they'll come forget part 2 ever happened.
Right? You could rewrite.
That would be nice.
Rewrite part 2. You
Yeah.
could do that.
Doesn't happen. That's true. Right? Like who the hell knows? Maybe Long plays fucking Lance's brother or some shit, dude, and he's going to look like who the fuck knows, dude? Because who knows what time it's supposed to take place? Like, right? Like it doesn't necessarily have to take place now.
2025. Yeah, or
Doesn't.
2026.
Yeah, it could be 2012 after the year after this happened or whatever the fuck. That takes us to acting.
You know what?
It was realistic
very
enough for
well
me.
acted.
dude.
Yes, exactly. If you were to tell put this on and not tell somebody it's a movie, we're gonna watch a paranormal show.
You
It
could
works.
get away with it.
Are you telling Brody to do this to his mom right now? Because that's not.
I probably would. And she'd probably sit there and go, this is so stupid. But then she'd be sitting there like hiding and shit.
Or like when we made Scoob's mom watch the autopsy of Jane Doe.
Hell yeah.
Oh, that
Oh,
was great. That
yeah.
was fucking great.
Mel says he'll never agree with you. What are we talking about with that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
All right. That takes us to cinematography. Well, it's found footage, but there's parts of it that are shot like ghost shows, and it looks 100% like ghost
Yeah,
shows.
so I would say it's 100% looks.
Yeah.
You know what?
good.
What I will say, I appreciate 100% that they used the actual good night vision, and
Okay.
not the shitty black and white night vision,
Ah, yes.
because that's where Phasmophobia's got it backwards.
the
because
black and
you
white's
have
the
to
top tier. It should be the other way.
Black and white is the top tier, and it should be flipped.
All right. You would know. That takes us to premise.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Great premise.
100%.
Solid.
Scoop said at the beginning, this is exactly what we've always wanted to happen on those shows. Maybe not the deaths, but we just want to see some shit. Like, I feel like, dude, if you just had enough to where you saw some things open up and like a whole table flip up 6 feet in the fucking
Yeah, I'm gone.
air,
That's
That
good.
would be
We're
great.
It's haunted. You get my seal of approval. It's haunted. Peace. I'm out. I don't need
maybe
to
even
see
at her hair
anything else.
at the hair levitation. We're like, you know what? We're good. We're out.
Have a nice day.
Maybe
We
just
caught that on
throwing a
tape. We're good
cunt
to go.
here. And
Yeah,
then
throwing a
just,
cut here and there, and then bounce. They were good.
And then
We're good.
skedaddle.
Yeah. All right. Climax. Was it satisfying? Where do we want to say the climax is? The ending where you see the doctor probably finally?
That's what I'm thinking when he goes in and he finds that he's in the.
I was fine with that.
Well, I
I
feel like
like
the
it.
climax is like like probably from the point where like TC disappears. No.
Nah, that's
No,
about
because you have a lot happening
still
after
20,
that.
20
so-
minutes to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because the mist forms
'Cause
around
you still
her
have-
and then
'cause you
takes
still
Oh
her
yeah,
away.
yeah, yeah.
Well, and
That's
you still
right.
have Matt in between that because you have Matt fallen. Then they got to go down in the sewer. Then they do their
The
thing in
mist
the sewer. The
disappears.
mist comes, which, you know what? Love that mist shot, dude.
Yeah,
It
that was
I
cool.
like the
Yeah.
practicality of it. It was sweet, solid. It fucking worked well. But
Yeah, probably where Lance finds where Lance walks into the room. That I'm gonna
you
say
know where the
yeah.
climax is? The peak of this movie is the rat smash. So I goes down there, I'll go from there. No, I digged it though, man. We got the
Yeah.
doctor. That was the whole idea. Like, that wasn't necessarily the main ghost we were there, but that was one that we heard specifically about.
Yeah.
So, well, besides the couple makeout couple that were talking about the bald ghost down the hall. So we got him too. All right. Recycle, rewind, remake, reboot, reshelf.
Well, I would rewind. We're gonna get a remake, so
I'm gonna rewind and
I'll
reshelf.
I'm gonna
Yes.
rewind this as well.
I'll reshelf it.
Same.
I'll revisit it at a later point at some point, but
Eh,
not anytime soon.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Brody.
Yeah, no, I agreed with Scuba.
Rewind,
For sure.
reshelf. All right. Let's rate this mother liquor. See what Scuba Steve gets. We have Mr. Ramone. What you got for me, brother? Out of 5.
I
Raven
liked
County.
it. I liked it before. Like I said, the more we talk about it, I'm gonna give 4.3.
All right. 4.3 from Mr. Ramone. Scuba, what are you giving your pick, buddy?
I came in at a 4, and I think I'm gonna stay at a 4 only because I do love the movie a lot. It's a great flick, but the CGI faces just kind of meh for me. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.
Solid. Mr. Kane, what do you got for me, brother?
I'm going to go a 4.2.
4-point deuce. All right. Chad Daddy.
Being the odd man out and just thinking this wasn't that great, it's a 3 for me.
Still solid score.
Yeah.
It is.
Hey,
You're
better
above
than-
half. You're above half.
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but I sure didn't love it.
No, because honestly, that makes sense to me. Like when I say it's a fun movie, it's a mid-tier movie, right? It's not
Yeah.
nah or nah. So, I'm kind of with Scoobs. Man, I had a 4 in my head this entire time. I fully love this movie. I've watched it probably fucking a dozen times. So maybe I have to give it a little bit more. I'm gonna give it the Bob. Would you give it a 4.3?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 4.3 with Mr. Ramon here. And that gives us a 3.96. You get a 4, buddy.
You guessed that.
You get
Hey.
at a five.
So, not bad, man. So
Thank you.
that is a solid
Solid.
4 for 2011 Grave Encounters. Once again, that was a Scuba Steve pick. Chad Daddy, the Dark Lord. What are we covering next week, brother?
Well, it's exactly what you expect. Next week, as we celebrate Thanksgiving in our homes, we'll be celebrating Thanksgiving on the show with Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Turkey Day.
Nice.
That's my.
Nice.
Is that my pick?
That is your pick.
That is a naughty pick.
Thanksgiving.
What was that?
I'll probably watch that movie twice before.
Last time I remember it was on Netflix and it was in the higher tier, so I don't know if that changed or not.
I got my.
Oh, Joe Day
Joe
said,
Day
I'll show
did.
you a solid 4.
Hello, Joe Day.
Don't tease me with a good time.
Mhm.
Him saying that, and then that's like when those memes where a girl says 2 inches is fine. Oh, we're halfway there.
Oh, yeah, right, Bobby. We know that's just a tip for you.
Oh, Thanksgiving right
Well.
now is on Hulu and Disney.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I'm watching it on Disney.
I got
Same.
it on DVD,
YouTube.
bitches.
Yeah, so for subscription wise, Hulu, Disney, Fubo, Sling, YouTube, and then anywhere else you can rent it from. So I'll probably watch it on the Hulu. All right. That being said, is there anything nerdy you boys want to discuss?
I got nothing.
I got
Um,
nothing, dude.
Big.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think the other thing that dropped recently was we got the trailer for the live action Moana today.
We did completely unnecessary, but hey,
Yep.
man, somebody, people are gonna care about it.
100% unnecessary.
At least we still get The Rock, so
Yeah, but
I heard he's the whole reason this is even happening, or that's what I read supposedly. It's like that he was pushing Disney to do it.
Disney just needs to stop with these fucking live action remakes.
Yeah, no,
Lilo and Stitch just yeah, done. You're done. Don't even
well, and it's hard when like most of your live action is still all CGI.
yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is it live action at that point?
Lion
Like-
King?
Yeah, that's not live action at all, dude. It's all just it's just different animated. Is there anything else?
I'm looking now for I don't see too much. At least not bloody discussing. There's a lot, but nothing huge. At least not right now.
Yeah, I can't think. Oh, not necessarily horror related, but in movie news, they just announced that they are bringing back to theaters Kill Bill 1 and 2 combined together into one film with a new animated segment into it. I know your boy and myself will definitely be going to try to check that shit out for sure.
not just that, but
And-
the whole big battle with the Crazy 88s is in full color now.
Oh, okay. There was something else. Did we mention this last week? And if we did, I apologize. But they announced that in December, The Shining will be returning to theaters in IMAX.
Ooh.
And
Yes.
man, if I can fucking get a chance to see that motherfucker,
I
I will.
I may
I would like to.
I
do
may just
that.
have to take Mel for that since we just watched Dr. Sleep not too long ago.
I'm
So-
just thinking about the shots of that movie alone, but seeing that
Yeah,
in
in
IMAX,
IMAX,
format
holy
is just
fuck.
like, yeah,
I've seen
insane.
The Shining in the cinemas here in Melbourne, and it was honestly one of the best things I ever fucking did because nothing you like. You watch it on the TV, it's not really scary, but you see it in the cinemas, it is fucking
Yeah.
intimidating.
Yeah, I would.
Nice.
I would love to see it.
And,
Oh,
you know, I'm getting all back into like we started watching Dr. Sleep, and the only reason we watched Dr. Sleep was because of Welcome to Derry. Because I knew they
Yeah,
were gonna
yeah.
start tying in certain
okay.
things. Dude, say what you want. That show so far,
It's
I fucking
great.
love it. It's
I
so
have-
goddamn good.
I have to start it. I have not started it yet.
I haven't
good.
watched it, but what I
It's-
heard from Gallo is it's very it's very Stranger Things.
Well, I mean,
Kinda.
but you gotta remember too. This was around before Stranger Things.
Yeah. So who
That's
pulled?
true.
And if you
Yeah,
think
Stranger
about it,
Things
look
pulled
at
from
the original It. The original It was very Stranger Things.
No,
Before Stranger
not
Things.
not in the kids aspect, but more like the whole like military aspect and all that other
Yeah,
shit.
they throw some of that in, but we don't know where it's gonna go with that so
I
far.
thought they were
But-
trying to weaponize them.
But all that stuff was kind of already in the books.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
see,
that
I
was in
know
the book.
nothing of the It stuff because Pennywise has never done anything for me. So
Same.
I am
And I
so
just I just canceled my HBO Max subscription, so I can't watch it now anyway.
I'd
I'd have to go. I'd have to sail the 7 seas for it.
I have Hulu, but what I'll do is you have to do a trial one. So I'm going to do that though.
It's on. You mean it's on Max?
Yeah.
Stupid.
But I also want to say,
yes.
Osgood Perkins' movie Keeper is out
Ooh.
now, and I know a lot of us enjoyed The Monkey. So if we get a chance, check out Keeper. I've already been hearing some good things about it. So
I really want to see it. Because
Man.
I've been a huge fan of Perkins' shit lately.
well,
Wait.
I
Is that the one that also what's his name from Evil Dead remake is tied to? Fidel Alvarez or whatever?
wait.
Speedy
I
Alvarez.
don't
Fidel
think
Alvarez,
so.
maybe.
I
No.
don't think
No,
so.
but
What movie was he
Speaking of-
tied to that just got announced? Never mind. I'll look that up.
But speaking of the monkey, I was at Walmart looking at their Black Friday shit, and I don't remember the name of it. I need to go back because I'm sure it's still there. I guess they did like a ripoff of the monkey, and it's literally almost the same cover with the same kind of fucking monkey on the cover. I need to find the name of the movie.
Oh, I've seen it. I know what you mean. Yep.
Hell yeah, dude. Anything else, boys? If not, we can fucking wrap this shit up.
I got nothing.
No,
I got nothing.
we're good to go here.
All right, Bob, start us off, brother.
This is your killing machine, Bobby Moan, saying please like, share, subscribe, and join us every Monday. And join us next Monday for Thanksgiving. We will see you there and carve up that turkey, motherfuckers.
This is your host with the ghost, the prince of the paranormal, the royal of rot.
Fucking Brody.
Fucker. Saying joining us next week for Thanksgiving, baby. Get that turkey ready, get that baster ready, because it's going down.
This is your Kanga Banga signing out. Peace out, motherfuckers.
This is your Dark Lord of Knowledge, your Chad Daddy, way down Yona Chattahoochee, saying join us next week where we ride that kayak down the mountain of mashed potatoes in the Gravy River for Thanksgiving.
Oh,
Yeah. Fucking A, dude. And I am not so mean, Fluff Master Supreme, Big Johnny D saying thank you once again, Gorehounds, for joining us for another fantastic episode of the Gore More Podcast. Go ahead. You can do it. Yeah. Now I don't know what to say. I feel like I'm on the spot. But yeah, you know where to find us. You know how to share us. Please do. We appreciate it. And thanks for hitting it. Thanks for whoever downloads our audio, because I mentioned it last week, but we are over 1,000. So appreciate it. For whoever's in Virginia is downloading the fucking most. So whoever you are, you are awesome.
Virginia.
dude.
fuck yeah, Virginia.
You damn well better not be almost level 30 already.
Oh, dude, he's been killing it at Helldivers.
I hopped
For you,
on today
buddy.
and he wasn't on there. I was hoping to do some hell diving with him, so I did some
I haven't been
solo.
on Helldivers in a couple
My
weeks.
computer was fucking up the other day, so I never got to fucking hop back on with him.
All right. And so, and next week, Thanksgiving, check it out and come back. Let us know your thoughts. On that, stay fresh, cheese bags.
Turkey dick.
Penis!
Turkey dick. Turkey dick.
Ghost
Ghost
dick.
dick.
Ghost turkey dick.